Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Oh, time. Ready.
I Mixup and Blenda time. I'm want to call and talk of the King's Day.
That's the reason I'm done with him, because I see the boy have me and the girl have me with the same Raga.
Hold on, the boy have you and the girl have beard with the same red one?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
This is the girl with the next side of story about the red Raga. Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because the way we are.
Yo, that word they're mad. Haganiering. Haganiering to the flipping world.
Hi. Ragashanti are the mix-up daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how Richie feelings this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
I Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti. Check. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Check.
I Mixup and Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
I Mixup
Alright, what up,
and
brother? Let's
Blenda
go,
time.
when I eat Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Let's go, Ragashanti live. Let it go. All right, people. We're there. All right, so a woman and a man, them are Rasta. The two of them are Rasta, right? This other person, you can't take off a music present. So you have this Rasta couple. And you have this man here, I look the woman. But the man who I look the woman, they're all Jamaicans. But the man who I look the woman, he's a Christian, he's a Rasta. And I'm in a Rasta something. And all Jamaicans, you know, like that, shall we say, that traditional contestation, traditional tension between Christianity and Rastafari. You know, that Jamaican something. I mean, it was worse back in the day, but, you know, it's better now, but it's still there. You know, they're really diametrically opposed in many respects. So I might look the woman and thing and whatever, and I tell her, I say, the man where you're there with, the man brainwash you. You know, them Rasta thing there, and you know, follow. So she, you know, at the time, she make him know, said, nah, I know her man brainwash her, you know. She's a Rastafari independently of her man. And thing. But, you know, again, you know, she know him, them know each other from high school. But she turned Rasta after she left high school. So I'm always a kind of drive here and she tell him, say, nah, man, you know, you're not my type, you know, because your head space not there with me there, you know. And you know, understand your Africanness and your blackness and all these things and whatever. And him on the other side, him is all about the Lord God, Jesus Christ and everything. So I always put arguments to her and thing, and she just ease him off and thing. But I'm a friend, otherwise I'm not. Eventually, she end up left for her man. For her Rasta man. She end up left him and thing, and when she left down, you know, she and the Christian brother, you know, them still talk as friend and whatever. And then them start to get in. When them a get in now, him always still kind of a check about the Rasta thing and so forth and whatever. And at one point, she decided to get rid of her locks. Him say, oh, so you're done with the Rasta thing? And she said, nah, man, you know, she not say Rastafari to the extreme where she did there before, but she said certain little things she still, you know, support, you know, in terms of her Africanness and her blackness and you know, and certain thing and whatever. And she said, boy, she start eat back meat, but one meat she not go eat a pork. Not surprising. Anybody who know Rasta and the pork thing. So him in turn said to her, I said, now if you're going to eat meat, then just eat meat. It don't make no difference. Pork or other meat, then just, if you're going to eat meat, eat meat. She said, no, you don't really understand the pork thing, you know. Rasta thing, you know, the pork thing, they're on a different level with them. So, but him still at all say, him not understand it. If you eat meat, you eat meat. If you not eat meat, you just not eat no meat. But if you eat meat, what wrong with pork? So him not understand that special opposition there to pork where the Rasta them have, you know. And them they are going and going. Eventually, she and him get in. Eventually them start talk. And they. And I do the suck with them. And him bring, and she eat meat. She eat meat with him, and him cook, and she cook, and whatever, and re. So him bring it up back to her, and I say, you have to try pork, man. Nothing sweet like canned pork or jerk pork. And she said, oh, school, man, and Bill, man. Me just, you know, opposed to it. So basically, she said she philosophically opposed to it, spiritually opposed to it, and, you know, she mean a Rasta again, or whatever. In terms of her natty, and she not follow it to the degree where she used to follow it, where she basically I say, yo, you know, she not go there with the pork. People, you know, say, man, decide one day to say him a cook curry goat gear. And in a curry goat, him say him cut off a fat. Him must know what that mean. Say him cut off a pork fat, yeah? And make sure so the part of the pork where him know can pass for goat meat. Him mixing that in the curry goat. And you know same game woman. And she eat it off. And him not tell her, you know. But I saw him a pinch other people, you know, and I say, see, that she eat it and nothing ever do her. Prove my point. So, the people that move tell I say, dog, you know, say you violate this, so, and thing. Him response is, violate how? After me not do her nothing do her, I just prove a point to myself. And him a laugh about it apparently. So him brethren him a tell him, say, nah man. You violate this, man, you disrespect your woman, this, so you know. So him a say foolish, this, you know, chat and whatever, and they re. And him go back from the grace of God, she not Christian, you know. When I say from the grace of God, depend her and all these things and whatever. I say not do her and this and that. And the Rasta thing, brainwash her and thing, and she'll come out now and whatever, and, you know, this and that. But him do that, and apparently him just do it for him one sake. I don't know, for some depraved satisfaction from him part. And him don't think it's a big deal. I'm still maintain food are food. Meat are meat, nothing wrong. He never do her nothing or whatever. And him bridging him and tell him, say, nah, dog. I want terrible thing you do. And him go back to that something about where the eye no see and the heart no leap. You know something there, where the ears no hear, where the eye no see the heart no leap. That Jamaican something there. And I say, see, nothing wrong with that. We are juggle see him or whatever. So him just tell him bridging him. And you know, say them things have where can me get things all the while. Me get things all the while, you know? And I know a constant narrative with me is colleagues and friends and whatever always accuse me. Some of them beat me. The problem with you too educated, you get too deep with stuff. People like with Ph.D. and how much degrees, when I get too deep, you know. Very often I'm accused of that. Because some I think them when me hear them, the gravity when me apply to it, you know, me end up and say, no, that's, no man, that's terrible, that's evil, that's this, you know, and very often with them look at something that, you know, several of them I share with them already, we don't know enough of several of them, I don't know, right? So the man I say, yo, I got, yeah, take the thing too deep, man, it don't even that deep, but, so I think this is one of them again, you know. I know how she don't know, fine, boom, bam, bam, bam. But I think it is evil. I think what he did was evil. I think what he did was cruel. Oh, after the man never beat her and nothing, and this and that, and a food, and it never do her nothing, and she don't even know her. I think it is evil. I think he's evil. To do that behind her back, knowing that psychologically she's just totally opposed to pork. And you say you love the woman. That is abuse. You can't say you love somebody and knowing that they're so spiritually opposed to ingesting a particular thing. And for whatever reason, whatever you want to prove to yourself or whatever you want to enjoy, you know. Oh, when she and him attack, the Rasta who she did there with, oh Lord, don't forget that part. Yeah. The Rasta who she did there with, a drawback for her. And him know who she there with now. And amongst the Rasta, I don't think it, well, I don't know, but I'm assuming him never mean it as an insult. I remember one time me and a Rasta girl did a date and thing, and just in normal conversation, she said, boy, you know, something I don't know if I can do with a flesh eater, and she keep on, I use the term flesh eater. Me never like it. But the point I'm getting at, this is a common term used by Rasta just as an identifier. It's not necessarily an insult, right? It's not necessarily a disparaging term. It's not necessarily an attack. It's just a term where them use. And I know it sounds kind of harsh, or flesh eater, you know. For me, it almost sounds cannibalistic, you know, flesh eater. But it's a term what them use. They use that term. Well, I'm going to move that. I want to see this. So it's a term they use. So apparently, when the Rasta did a drawback for her, apparently him go say, you know, boy, you know, you like you slide back, you know, you backslide or whatever, you know, something. But him go say, I go there with a flesh eater now. I don't even think say you go there with a flesh eater and thing. And then him find out say, I eat meat now and thing. And him say, look, you gone to the man, I met the man turn in a flesh eater too. So him did hear that. And him interpreted, say, the Rasta a diss him and attack him and a degrade him and thing. Again, I don't know if it was intended for degrade him or diss him or anything. All I'm saying is, I know for a fact that Jamaican Rasta people, they commonly refer to people who eat meat as flesh eaters. Just as an identifier. Not necessarily attacking people or demeaning people or debasing people or degrading people or disrespecting people, right? So my best guess is when our ex-man, the Rasta, did a drawback for her, him did just, you know, say, well, and you there with a flesh eater too, you know. So I don't necessarily think it was an attack on him. But he interpreted it as such. And that must have played a role in what him do, some sort of role in what him do. But that's wrong. Now, yeah, I know she don't know whatever, but it wrong. It wrong. What him share with him linky them pan for him side and thing, it wrong. It rang. Terrible something like that. The next thing is, the next one, short and spicy. Kind of weird. A lady take a taxi up here. And people did that come down upon her. So she tell the cabbie, say, stop, you can't stop, some of me need for pee-pee, I need for pee-pee or whatever. And the cabbie tell her, say, oh, you really want pee-pee? And she said, yeah, I really want pee-pee. And he said, that's pee-pee, man. And she said, what do you mean? And he said, that's pee-pee. And she said, what do you mean, just pee? He said, that's pee-pee, man. Me clean it up, man. And she said, you mean pee-pee in the car? And he said, yeah, just pee-pee. And she said, I can't do that. And he said, pee-pee, me don't worry about it, just pee-pee on the seat and whatever. And she said, no. And then she begged him for stop, and him I said, but you know reach where you go. She said, no, me come off here, so. And him let her out and thing. Now, again, it's nothing big, it's whatever, but that's weird. Eh? That is weird. What did I go on this? It sounds simple again, but it's not necessarily like a dramatic mix-up or anything. But you're a woman and you're in a taxi and you want pee-pee and you tell a taxi man, say, stop, me want pee-pee. And taxi man, I say, pee-pee right where you're there, man. What you mean? Pee-pee on the seat, it's okay. Pee-pee. Yo, that man there on a level of freakiness where President of Peace has some freakiness in the on there, so. Because you have some people, you know, them in that golden shower or something there, you have some people get turned on by pee and them something there, you know. But that's weird, you know? You tell your customer, yeah man, pee-pee man, that's pee-pee where you're there, man. That's cool, that's, me deal with it. Yo, anyway, phone line open. Let me see what people are saying, right? You probably thought she was going to run off. I don't know. Karen Eli. Then if he loved pee that much, why didn't he just ask her to pee on him? Oh my God. Karen, you can't behave. Eh? Karen, you can't behave. Oh, Jesus, may I try with you, Karen. On the Canadian, you think on easy. Hello?
Hi, Raga.
Greetings, Wagwan.
Raga.
Yeah.
Greetings. Raga, don't cuss me. Which wall you talking about? Let me find the wall.
Oh, it's Facebook. President, it's the right name, IrieJam. Yeah, it's Facebook. It's Facebook, IrieJam. What's the IrieJam Radio? On Facebook, yeah. All right.
Oh, all right.
That's them. Wait, who this? Sugar?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up your voice, you know. No, hey, whatever you take on the ballad man, the thing with the ballad man, I talk up the thing them, and I take it to Will Smith and whatever thing, right? Why it's an interesting perspective, though, don't it?
Yes, it is. It
Okay.
is. I mean, no, sir. You see them look for revoke the Oscar. I mean, no, so them did go try to that.
No,
You know what you say?
no, it's not revoke. It's people are speculating, right? I wouldn't support that. I think him winning the Oscar is totally different. Mark, you know, if him did do what him do before the voting, he wouldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because what a lot of people
That's
don't
true.
know is that the Oscar is not just your talent, you know, it's your character and who you are and all them something too. People don't know that part there. But given that, they deliberated and felt that he deserved it and thing and whatever, which was a process that was totally separate from what occurred, right? If them are disciplining him, discipline him. But I don't think taking away the Oscar from him should even be on the table. I don't even think that should be discussed. Him win that. Let us say him win that fair and square separate, you know? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't support that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But you see, from people that come out and I say, oh, they were traumatized, and you see from them I use that word, they traumatized. Them are gonna do. Them, me just feel so them are gonna take it. Them are gonna try to take it back.
I doubt it. I doubt. No, them not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Them not gonna do that.
Okay.
Anyway, go find the IrieJam Radio Facebook page and see where people them say Jody and Bogues over there, Vinny Willie over there, and all these things. All right.
Okay, I'll try. I'll call you tomorrow upon free up.
Make sure you call me tomorrow upon free up. Huh?
Yes, because this is kind of a decent, decent show.
Right.
So
right. Right. Yeah, man. Now when you call free up tomorrow, you can free up and talk your mind. All right.
I tell you.
All right. And you beard? You beard from there?
Hey, so I'm a beard, but guess what? I'm go walk, right?
Uh-huh.
I said, boy, I shouldn't keep a beard before I walk, because right now I'm not used to beard again.
Okay. The only time you beard before you walk, if you look man when you walk. Separate from that, no beard before you walk. I'm just saying. So, if it's a catchman walk, beard before you walk. If it's a catchman walk. If you're not, you don't have your beard after you walk.
But, hey, Raga, it's funny you say that, the man that calls you Atlanta? From me, come on Atlanta, no man. You don't see man that call 2 man from the world Atlanta.
Yeah, no, man, I don't know where you're there, man.
Yeah, man.
You serious? Man that call to you Atlanta?
Serious?
You're not there around the Jamaican man there.
Call to you.
You're there around Jamaican people and Caribbean people?
No, I'm not there.
Well, there's a bunch of things them always say about Atlanta, so it has some differences down there,
Yeah.
I'm not going there because, me not no luck. But I don't think it have anything to do with that. But sugar, then you hardly go out, so I don't know what you say. You hardly go out, you hardly left your house.
But I do, but me I say.
And sugar, then me see you out in the public. You have the face there that don't talk to me face then when you're there on road. Come on, you know that too. You have that don't bother me face what woman put on when them go out the road.
Yeah, but you see what me did there in New Jersey? That never stopped nobody.
That never stopped them from step to you and thing. Well, I could put a positive spin to you. Probably Atlanta man them no shot a woman then. So put it that way. I'm going to leave it right there. So. I'm going to leave it right there. So, yeah. All right, big up yourself. Yeah, cool.
All right. Yeah, tomorrow, bye.
Yeah, man, blessing. TV. Yes, Carla, wagwan.
Wagwan.
Monday, I give thanks, proper.
Yes. Quick mix up real quick.
Say that.
I go a yard.
Yeah.
And a man give me an envelope to give a cat.
Yeah.
Carrying the envelope.
Yeah.
Never meet the cat before.
Yeah.
When the cat get up off of the mat or the bed.
In
trunk.
In what? You know, so, you have a way where you talk slow, but you're the pan really, you have to avoid that. Yeah. The cat trunk.
Yeah.
And
walk past the pick up the envelope.
Walk past what?
And walk past me if you come for the envelope.
But how she walk past if you come for the envelope? I understand.
No, because she sit down for the mat across. I mean, at the front of the door. So she get up, come for the envelope.
Oh, she walk across to you?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. I think it's a walk past. Okay, go on.
Yeah. I mean, me sniff, like me go so. And she stop. And say,
you talk slow, you talk haltingly,
In my head game, alright, I'm very bright. Right, that's I'm very bright.
She.
Yeah, very educated.
Yeah, okay.
So here the mix come now.
Yeah.
Our so-called friend, my virgin tell me say she bright too. So two of them work at the same place.
Okay.
But me go check the friend, but me never get the bride. Me just lay the pipe. So about a couple years run off, I'm running to back to the one who make the envelope now. And she send on again, send on everything.
No, well, you lost me, you know. You lost me.
Me talking not too much code. Me talking not too much code.
Yeah.
Talking not too much code.
Your brethren, hold on. Just flow, man. Just flow. No matter, you know. Your brethren get an envelope figure, like you say, a cat and thing, and when you go down there and thing, she walk across up to you, and then when she walk across for the envelope, what you say, you know?
It like me, she have a center, man, like me drop my nose.
Yeah.
Like for tell her I said smell good, but me no want to say it.
Right, okay.
And she does stop right there and kind of melt, and me move towards, and the rest of history. Right there. Sir.
Well, your brethren get an envelope for give a woman and thing, and then when you go to Jamaica, when you drop down there, you get the envelope and she come up, and when she walk up to you, she smell good and you kind of sniff. And then when you sniff, she say you sniff and stop and whatever. And you say right after that the two want to start out.
Right after sir. I kid you not.
Dog.
I kid you not.
Hold on. A true you attack?
Boss. You up no?
No, let me ask you the tough, awkward question. Why the brethren who give the envelope for give her money? I am assuming that he man have some kind of connection. Because I'm just not take up money and give her. So, all right, what is the connection?
Yeah, man, the man are a flow.
All right, so he man are a dugu. All right. So she knows say a man who she asleep with a foreign give him brethren money in an envelope for carry go give her. And you are telling me say when she come collect the envelope from you, she hear you sniff her and she just run the juju upon you, so that's it?
I kid you not.
Okay. And then what happened? Me not believe it, you know. Me I tell you straight, me not believe it, you know. It sounds incredulous. But anyway, go on talk. Yeah, and what you say happen after that?
You know, me can't tell you more, you know, but we don't want to do it on the ear.
No, hold on. But what you say happen after that now? So you and her do so. And then what happened?
She have a friend that she and I work in the same department.
Yeah.
And me here say, one of my brethren tell me say, she's very bright. So me, you know, sometimes when a man here say something bright around it, so we say, all right, we're going to throw it to the line. So we throw the line by the friend and I never get the brains, but we get through.
You never get the brains, but you get through?
Yeah.
You never
get the head.
You never get the... Oh. So what you say you never get the headers, but you get sort out?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And then what happened? Yeah.
So, you know, so eventually me tell the first one.
So,
your friend saw it. She said, oh, that's why she said somebody stood her up at you. And you know, she's still running on the juju area. Go ahead.
Well, if the second one give you some, what you going to tell the first one for?
We don't see that be a troublemaker. Because I be a troublemaker.
All right.
And she not care. She said, okay. Me know she stay like that. But she go on like she a goody.
Oh, so you said the first one now, who you said never know you because you did just bring money from her man who she grind with where they are foreign. And you say she just give you front, all you give her the money and you snip and she give you front. So you said that one day now, I done the other one, I say I saw she steer, because she just run front, so cause she steer.
Yes. But she don't know, so the next one knows, she run the thing for me too, you know.
All right.
Because she a going like she a goody. But that's your story, man. I just show me now and talk everything by the ear, Raga.
All right then. All right.
There's more to it than that. But me talk to you one next.
I remember, Prezi, you believe him? Prezi say him not believe.
All right, tell the
Me don't believe you, and Prezi don't believe you.
Right. Because when that girl text me, I said, me know that voice there, though.
Okay.
Well, I'm a virgin. That's why I'm a girlfriend. She said, me know your voice, be here, but Raga. I said,
all right.
Sorry, my language.
Yeah. Fix up that one.
That's why I'm not going more in it, man. More in them more than that.
All right, Papa. That's it. All right. Big up
bless you,
yourself. Yeah, man. Cool.
8 floor, okay. 8 floor, copy?
Into my... Well, I'm president for sing that song, yeah. Into my arms. Into my arms. Come into my heart, Lord Jesus. The water is troubled, my friend. That anybody that listen to Ragashanti wanna know say once me get one crazy, unusual, crazy call and whatever, it's all about Into My Heart song. Right, well, I break. We soon forward. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Raga?
Mr. Coombs, what on?
We couldn't get you all long. I just a while ago, me there a long time and then one recording about line of there's something about line of hope or something. But anyway.
Hold on. You say you were dialing for a long time and you're getting a recording?
Recording, but me remember voicemail say. But when you talk about just a while ago, yeah, me there and me better answer the phone.
Oh, so I true then.
Me don't know for nobody, but me know for myself.
Because you say you dial a long time and you did just get a recording.
About half hour more.
Well,
me remember recording, say.
Well, it mash up my business, mash up my show, but I saw. But what you say?
All right, me don't know how young you is. I don't know how young you is. What is the cause of JOS to phase out? And when? What year it phase out and what was the cause of it? You have any idea?
What year did JOS phase out and what was the cause of it?
Yes, sir.
I don't remember those. No, you have to go make me know. Tell me now.
All right. JOS was doing a nice job at Jamaica.
Yeah.
Late 79, going to 80.
Yeah.
79 then 80.
Yeah.
JOS asked a 5 cent increase.
Yeah.
And in 1980, on February, Mr. Manley keep a meeting half a tree.
Yeah.
And he said Jamaica any bus service asking for 5 cents, but not on them dead body. They want to take it, and they want to go, then go. Jamaican people take your money, buy your bus, send your children to school, pay your mortgage, pay your rent. And make I tell you, all hell let loose.
Oh, so that did cause JOS to phase out?
That is the cause of it, Mr. Kingsley short.
But somebody said 1984 say it did phase out. 84 it
No, hold on.
Eh?
It started from February and it go to 83.
Okay.
And it couldn't phase out one time.
Okay.
It have to take time, come off.
Okay.
That's why them say go phase out. But Siago never get the election till October 30th.
Of 1980, right.
Yes. So it started from February 1980. And nobody can answer me at Jamaica. So me I tell you.
No, Mr. Manley could have announced it in February of 1980, but it doesn't necessarily mean, when you say start, the process of putting a cessation to the Jamaica Omnibus service, it has to be some sort of document signed and this and that. So saying that so and so now go up now, whatever, this or that.
But you're not listening.
Yeah.
You're not listening to what me say.
Huh?
The people ain't get them bus and start run pan the road against them.
Oh,
the
okay.
people of Jamaica start run against them, so put them bus pan road. Right when me live there, so a pure VW in your bus you run pan it.
Well, you did have video. You did, remember, you did have 250,000. Around them time, the 250,000
Hold
did.
on, no, man. Then after the phase out, then carrying them the bus.
Oh, okay.
Right pan when me live Penny Avenue, you one big Labour Party man. One big Labour Party man, one garage, and Purple Rain garage.
What the garage in name, Mr. Combs?
Huh?
What the garage in name?
Purple Rain, Purple.
Okay, Purple Rain. Prince Garage, Purple Rain, Prince, yeah.
It become that church now, the church man buy from the man who has like name tap on bus.
Okay.
So me no know what the old man pick up company with and have spread propaganda.
Who that?
Me.
Oh, okay. No, man, that is not you. So what's going on with you otherwise, Mr. Coombs? How are you keeping up?
Thank God me alive.
Okay. Well, and your brain is quite alert and sharp as usual.
That me thank God for.
Yes, man.
With all my foot can't walk, but my brain can walk.
No, but you have an incredible capacity to remember dates, you know. You remember dates with a certain digital precision. That is quite impressive, Mr. Coombs.
And I want you, Mr. Kingsley, Stewart. Look it up for me. It was February 80. It started the meet of Africa, but I don't remember what date.
All right, Mr. Coombs, I'll check that out for you, all right?
So whenever I have a company program, you announce it. You don't have to hear from me if you don't announce it.
All right.
Remember, it was started February 1980.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That caused that long drawn out.
But hold on. Where were you for 1980? That terrible 1980 election. Where were you?
Where were me?
Yeah. Where?
Right here. So me sit down for me to talk to you.
Oh, okay. All right.
I come here in 1978.
Oh, okay.
2 years before the election.
Oh.
I leave St. Mary 66, come to Riverton. I spent 10 years down there, 66, 78.
Oh.
76 we come here. 66, 76.
So right, that's where you're the ugly part now, and that's why you did there in a 80 election, right?
I come here in 1978.
All right. I was just curious about that.
I spent 12 years in Riverton City.
All right, Mr. Coombs. I was a little bit curious about that part, but good to hear your voice again, all right?
No, what you curious about?
Huh?
What you say you're curious about?
No, you already answered. I just was, since you were talking about 80 and, 80 election was just such a tumultuous experience for many of us that I was just wondering where you were.
Man, a judgment,
Yeah, it was
when
really bad.
On my bed and lay down on my bed, me and my wife and me here. I've gone,
Yeah, man, man. That was the year I get on my barn and grow, so I'm not strange, gunshot, but that was the year. That year the gunshot coming like nothing. You play marble and shatter rail and you just still play marble the way you used to.
And let me extend you a little more. One of the Labour Party man, when they have boss going for, when them done and win and everything, one of the family that go to him and say, I beg him some for we call young bat and ball, baseball bat, cricket bat.
Yeah.
And 6-pack, is him and 6-pack of domino. 6 domino play for one table, right? No, 4-pack of domino. 1, 2, 3, 4 table per 4 table per table 1, table 2, and table 3. Table 4, yeah. The man saying can't help him.
Oh, well, probably he had a reason for saying so, I don't know.
How you mean reason? The beginning, him not reach him already?
No, but him not reach him, I mean same avid figure. Probably there are some other reasons why,
You can't buy couple ball and couple domino and give your community.
What I'm saying is, Mr. Coombs.
Yeah, man.
All right. Me used to, there was a coffee shop in New Kingston that I love to go to, right?
Yeah.
So I would actually, when I was a lecturer at the University of the West Indies, I'll just drive to New Kingston just to go to that coffee shop, right? It was just my hangout spot. I would just go in there, I'll have a latte, and then I'll read and so forth. And because I'm always in that area, a whole heap of youth there at New Kingston and them always ask if they have things. Right. So me will give them when I can. And one day I am walking and one of them said to me, "Wait, what, say, I walk on." And I said, "What?" Him say, you know, say it's a good like month now, you don't give me nothing.
Yeah.
You don't think that is rude and insulting?
No, but you see him want too much.
All right. No,
He
but the
want
point,
everything,
all right.
He want a feeding tree.
You're right, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
and people are gonna know him, you know, because he was a deportee and he was a big man and thing, but him did have this distinct American accent because him they left Jamaica when him did little bit, you know, and then get in a trouble as a big grown man with picnic and big picnic and whatever, and them just deport him and send him back and him never know if he go and him end up living on the street, but it was him, and I think them call him Yankee or something like so.
All
But
right.
whenever I'm in trouble or something happen when I not like and whatever, I don't focus on people, I focus on myself and say, what choices did I make or what did I do that led to this? Because you can't control people, you can't control yourself, don't you?
Right, yeah.
And then I realized that because me did a game and I see him regularly,
Yeah.
that is what his expectancy was like. It going to continue. Why should it not?
You
You
want
know?
every day?
All right.
Every day?
So let me tell you now. You know, say after that, if wherever me go, and them did ask me for money,
Yeah.
right? The first thing me think of, do I have to walk by this spot again? Do I have
You
to
don't
walk
go
by
there.
this spot regularly? That me think about that. Or is
Yeah.
this somebody me going to see regularly?
Yeah.
So it wasn't even about the money, you know. You see, once me know say no, him always up on a corner. Yeah. Me did reach a
Yeah.
point where me say no, me not give him, you know. So me still
Yeah.
get other people, you know. But it
Yeah,
was
but
other
you-
people who me know say
Yeah.
me not gonna see them every day.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is I'm gonna say use that as an example for say who for tell if I something like that a go on or whatever make the man say,
Yeah.
yeah, man not give no domino, you know, no because you think some win.
Yeah.
Or for everybody I run come in now for this or that or whatever. You know, it could have been some other reason we cause
The
it. You
person
know?
who me talk about, me nah make up, I know every day they go there. Them farmers.
No, that was just my example, Mr. Combs.
Yeah.
It wasn't not everyday thing. Mr. That,
All
I'm
right,
just
in
saying
closing,
it could be
in-
something
sorry-
else.
Sorry about it in closing. When me come here, come here, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Me use the own choke.
Yeah,
I want
quick,
to
Mr.
man.
Combs, because President said he might beg me to take our next call here. Mm-hmm.
You hold on, and 2 men apart and say they lock up in Dan man, right? And me give him 2,000 for go imply lawyer. They might pick up money. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
And the next week can come back and me say, but me not give you 2,000 last week. And he tell me one big bad one and say me a coolie. Me say, you say, Panchile, you have to kill the coolie, but me not move for you, you know, beg me not want me not give you.
Ah, see it there.
Thank you.
I
Have
saw
a good
some
night.
of them stay. All right, Mr. Combs, big up yourself
you.
here. Mm-hmm. Well, it look like the phone thing start out the car. Let me come in. Hello? Yes, President, bring in the car. Hello?
Like, Raga,
What go on?
I beat me for beat you, because, you know, for when me tell you say the machine, I ask me for pin number and all of these things.
No, I believe you know, because I don't wonder why none of the call them are coming, but I believe you know. And Mr. Combs
So
call in
anytime
and
me say
confirm it.
something, right. You know, for when me a class, I don't know if me have to go drop this off in the Raga.
Yeah.
The story long, I don't know if me have to go cut the all in a two fin.
Well,
tomorrow
make we
night.
hear it now. If anything, we go and deal with it all Friday or tomorrow. So make we hear it. Tell me.
You not even know if it's start, Raga.
Talk
This
to me.
girl.
Mm-hmm.
This girl work at a particular hotel in the western region.
Yeah.
Now call the hotel name.
Right.
Anyways, we are friends.
Yeah.
So we meet through a mutual friend. But anyways, she go to our hotel now and she see this guy, she like this guy because they work at the same hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Thingy, next thing she drop her work, sprain her foot.
Next thing she drop her work
Yeah.
and sprain her foot.
Mm-hmm. You know, every day I think she have a little accident and things.
Right,
so
right.
when she leave her apartment upstairs, so she couldn't go home. So the guy offered to say, you know, you can come stay with me until your foot heal, you can move through, I just downstairs apartment him have.
Oh, okay.
Feelings develop rather and things start to go on. The guy
Oh, you mean
never
when
really
she go over there, go stay with him and whatever, feelings, and them start do-go.
As a friend, as a friend, as I start off first, friend until feelings start to come in and exchange of, things start to go on.
Right, okay.
after that, now our foot heal. The guy ready to her to leave because our time up. Time expire.
Well, you say after our foot heal, the guy ready for she leave? Because our time up?
That was the arrangement, Raga.
Well, so that was the arrangement. She stay there till her foot heal and then leave.
Right,
but you are saying that while she stayed there, them develop feelings and them a do the things then?
Right.
So here's the important question. When them a do them thing, was there at any point a declaration or an agreement say them there?
Not that I know of. And not that the guy did say.
Okay.
Moving on, Raga. Anyway, the guy already said, I say you need to go. Rather, he take it to the extent where he might knock her out. My girl strip right out in the place and start to beat down the door so he kick her out and then they together.
No, man, you something missing there, so man. Something. No, sir. Something missing. You are saying him hold on, man. How it reach there, so it must be a reason make him say she have to leave, man. There must something happen or what?
No, rather feelings develop, yes, but him never take it so serious.
No, explain certain things to me. So feelings develop and him never take it so serious. So she no start.
But another the sweetest part.
Alright, go on.
The sweetest part is now the girl did it and then they married.
Who married?
The two of them.
The two of them married now?
Yes. But my man they say me no want you. I will never marry you. My girl they say come. Me order the things them online when we can go pick it up. And all through the planning, the guy say we know that together. I will never marry you. You're not my type. My girl go on Instagram or whatever, go make wedding dress. She make her African wedding dress. And when the guy say I have to go drag me down the aisle because you know they together. Raga, them end up that's them married. And I don't know what happened. Even with other friend or the other way, I say, how it happen? Him must say no one that, but yet if you pick up the things at him, if you do the things them at him. So me not understand the part there. What kind of stress somebody could have? So me not understand it.
So so if him keep on and say no, and when him say no, she barefacedly say, look, Kim, I gotta get the thing them and whatever and thing, but you come, give me the money I have to go pay feet out. Why you think end up?
Him no give her no money. I try to
him not give her no money to the wedding or nothing, and she spend her own money and thing and drag him down there.
It come like Raga hear me I say.
So but hold on, but at some point him have to dead and go say I do, then that not voluntary. That was a voluntary.
Raga. Look, I hit don't tell him mother because I say look how you're bright and beautiful. And you're there with this boy why this grace you. I say no want you, you're big and fat and sour. I wanna marry. Raga, I know me can't understand how
Hold on. Well, she fat for true? I'm just to say about it.
She never put on so much weight after she have this first child. Cause she recently have a baby, you know, and the guy go say to the baby while in her hand, say no, so me I try to love you, but me never really want you. He might give her money to dash the belly. Cause his plan is in tell her from the beginning.
No, so what you basically I say him never want her at all for in a relationship or for go married her or nothing. And all him a tell her barefacedly I tell her say, me no want you. She just determined so she I go there with him. Well on, so you say when him did ask her to leave after her foot get better, she stripped naked and do what?
And start beat create excitement and beat
create excitement and strip outside and beat down the door outside totally naked.
Yes, he must be jarring because you know like.
He must be jarring. So hold on, is that why she stripped? Him jarring. Was that why she did strip?
Raga, she want well on him. She want him.
No, I'm trying to understand what was the strategy in this stripping. What was the objective?
She never want to leave.
But if she don't want to leave, what did stripping achieve for her?
Because him lock her out.
So him lock her out. So what I'm saying, so when she stripped naked and I beat down the door,
that neighbors are going to come out.
Excitement that will cause someone naked. And to him, the one the excitement, him have to pull her in. So that was it.
Right. that was if you catch on or they catch
Yeah,
on.
so, hold on, you know. Me know Jamaica, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What people say why him end up married to her? Talk it truth. What the people where people end up say why him end up?
Don't tell when she tell people our work so she go marry. The people they must say which man go marry something like her.
But so what did people say cause him to actually end up and go up there go say I do I'm married to her? What people say cause it?
Boy, Virgo, I know the people say me and go down with friend or chat, she say something must wrong because she must have a strong thing over him because
something well on, but like how you're talking, because we are get close to the something now, you know. You say something must be wrong, or she must have a strong thing over him. What you really mean? Tell me, man. Something must be wrong, man, and she must have a strong thing over him. What you mean by talk, man? Talk to Raga, man. What you really say? What you really say?
Me no know for this as you don't put it sort out if I hit
the sort out. So you think of the sort out?
Me no know if I hit her because
or what? You
she
don't know if I the sort out or what?
Or she go do nothing else because she would have talked with her ear.
Or she go do nothing else? You still give me code in. What you mean nothing else now? What you mean by that?
You know me I talk about.
Why you that look at Raga, come on, Raga, you know what we are talking about, man. Lord God, Raga, man, let me have to say this. So hold on. Don't mouth us say she time. Don't mouth us say she time.
Well, and the tie when I go to Mother Batpan though, at the other tie.
At the other tie? What you mean, sort out tie?
You look like that's all him.
Oh.
But Raga, me not understand.
What you mean, sort out or a head game?
Well, me don't know which one you never get into the meat of the matter, but something along that line, because if I did the other Mother Batpan, you would have hear. And she's not that type of a person.
Oh, she's not that type of a person, okay.
No.
But hey, you see, if I'm seeing it strip naked out there and I beat down the door, I could have 10 million people coming and me not open the door, you know.
Raga, I always say something wrong with her. Because even the guy said, "Go, me don't want you. And you smell like I don't have fish market. You're big and fat and swatty like I want me no want
hold on. When she has said she wants to stay with him, he might cuss her and say, me no want you because under you smell like down a fish market and you're big and fat and sour. And that he must say.
They married already.
They married already?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Raga, is a whole line of this is all the Mickey anti-call around because and I say how him never no want him.
So hold on now. Why you think she in a him make sure she not left him and him she want? Why you think him could have insulted her?
She fall head over head. I don't know.
No, but what about him? What about him? To your best guess, what about him is where she fall head over head for?
Raga, me can't tell because he's not my type, so me can't even.
Alright, let me ask you something. If him left she,
if my type now, if I'm my type now, you'd have to ask me about one Shaggy and one Rick Rock.
One Shaggy or who?
I want Rick Rock.
I want Rick Rock. And them man that you...
I didn't want to sing. Right. Them
Rick Rock, Shaggy. Who sing them combination. And them man that you like. Them man that you like. All right then. But tell me something.
But they have to talk like you, though, Raga.
They have to talk like me. All right. That's 6'2" and up man you like. But what may I say? Tell me something.
Raga, me not reach 5 feet yet.
You not reach what?
Me not reach 5 foot.
You not reach 5 foot? Lord God.
No.
And you're the right height, you know, because that lift up something that show. You see all you know.
We must have dancing anyway already, you know.
Remember say what?
When they did at the station.
When we did there, what?
When they did at a certain station there.
Yeah?
Right. They must have one dance and they come in and they will do a promotion.
You the boss of one dance? You the boss of one dance for me? Which part?
Yes.
Where?
Down in the west. Me have the picture put up with me, but me not going to remind you come go down in a gallery, sorry.
No man, down in the west, they don't know western part of Jamaica, they don't.
Yes.
And me and your boss a wine?
Yes.
The wine
big
did?
One too.
A big wine too. It was a proper wine. Hold on. Fenke wine, a good wine, like good wine, press up wine and thing. The wine, but no, hold on. Me like that. Well, I like the deep breath down the side there where you just do it again, do it again, do the deep breath down the side there. Just, hey, wee. And I remember the wine and I go, nah man, because you said the wine did chunk to, you know. Well, I know. So I have a Dolly House wine then, I want good wine then, don't.
All right. You get the picture.
Ah, Jesus.
Okay, mix up.
Anyway, so what may I say? If him and she left now, Taki got you. Based on what you know about her, she could have get a man easier. She could have get her next man easy.
Why, Raga? Every day.
Keep it real. Just keep it real. You think that she could have, if she left him now, and man it for left her, she could have get her next man easy?
Raga, him left her, because he moved out of their house, and a build house. Y'all have one different woman, but they not divorced.
No, but what I say, is she the type of person where your assessment on her, she can get her next man easy?
Why, Raga, I don't know. She totally changed. Her spirit changed. She was an independent girl I talk about.
You know, answer a question. Based on what you think. Based on what you look on her, she look like she could have get her next man easy.
No, sir, Raga.
No,
baby fat full of no. She just have a newborn.
Okay. All right, then I think. But so basically, well, and how much picnic she have for him now?
2. He just have a newborn.
How old is the other one?
She 3.
Okay, and him just have a newborn and thing. Interesting.
Yeah, but he never want none out of the 2. Raga, I mean, I tell her she did a ball. He have a young baby, and I say, may I try to love you, but I never really want you. I give her the money for dash away.
And that he must say to the baby?
But I didn't tell her, Raga, so I don't know him at all. And he has always been saying it from the beginning.
No,
I do not want to have any.
That is awful. That isn't enough to say them something to the child, though, you know.
I
know the picnic fault.
Raga, no, it's not the child's fault. It's as a woman, I don't like blame woman, but it's the mother's fault. You know why? If it was my friend, Raga, she purposely come off of the pill.
Oh, she purposely come off of the pill for breed for him?
Right.
Oh.
So, yeah, and we were saying that when they for certain things that happen to her, she just want the fulfillment to say, you know, I was a wife.
Well, I don't know what it is, but boy, God bless them people, you know, because let me tell you something, nothing in a rank like me, you know, me just nothing in a rank like me, just all want the woman start frowns and all them. Gone, you know. Gone, stay away. Run down with wet. And you done me and tell me, say, you know what, me, you wouldn't even need to tell me a second time. God, hey, you ever do some man bad up some woman and I tell woman, no, you can't left me. Well, I get to an echo, you know. Well, I get to an echo. Well, I get, you the earpiece, Bluetooth, or some speakerphone?
No, sir.
My voice I echo back to. No, but me I say, you see, me don't know how them people are doing it, you know. Like them, no man, this thing I know, my president, my voice I loop back, man. You sure you know the person something can me did a talk good and not hear about my voice? I know me. You do something different, man.
I don't do a thing.
Nah, man. I rest the phone between your breasts, them. I rest the phone between your breasts. Eh?
If I be to show this one, I see.
I met my voice steady and bounce against your 2 breasts, them, and I come back to me, dog. Lord Jesus. No, what me I say about them people, man, I see it all the while throughout my life. You know, one person, one the other person, I done them, and I left, I gone away, and this and that, and whatever. I mean, I know how them do it, you know.
The question is,
praise my voice, a loop.
The big question is, she did ask her, she cry when time she go on Valentine's Day and she give and think of her. And the time the guy beat her up and say, woman just.
Well, she go where and she give and think of her. What?
In her car, she buy car, go them buy car together and she go in a car. She gives one Valentine Day and think of her, open gift well ready. And the boy fight her, so we open the woman.
I never fear Valentine's Day again. Alright. Anyway, me have to go Lego and run out of time here. And big up your shot, good self here. Short hair.
I got to slap me or somebody over there.
I don't hear what you say. What that?
You know whitey over the can't drop me out.
If me have no whitey over here, can't start you. You want one white man to start you? But they can't manage you. The white man they can't manage you.
Switch up your thing.
Eh?
You have to switch up sometimes.
You have to switch up sometimes. So you want a Lego black man, you know, right?
That caused more than over 5 years, you know.
Eh?
That caused more than 5 years. You know,
That part. You don't take me for either. You tell me saying that 5 years now you not start out.
Come on, stop it for business. That's why I go drink so
You
water.
stop telling lie on your jojo. Stop telling lie on your jojo. Stop telling lie on your jojo. Your jojo right there now. I say what a woman wicked. Look what I go through what day.
No, you never make me answer that.
How that go?
That's two. The answer there are two.
Two?
Mm.
Oh, in 5 years at 2 times?
No, 2 years ago that.
Oh, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So you look like you need some olive oil, you know, because you can probably seize up or something, you know.
I drink so water.
All right, blessings here. You man, take care. We have a Lego. All right. People sorry about that with the phone. Something did happen when I hear them call in and said the phone, the number them never did I go through and whatever. And then in the end, you know, a couple of calls come in, Mr. Coombs and the caller just now. Flip it, press it, flip it. Good night, Millicent. Good night, Millicent, boo. Let's go.
Ragashanti live. On time. Ready.
I need some An Blenda time. I'm wanting to call and talk of the King.
That's the reason I'm done with him, because you see I'm here to get a beer with the same rock.
Hold on. The boy have you and the girl have beard with the same red rock.
Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of story about the red raga.
Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Yo, that word they're mad. Aganeering. Aganeering to the flipping world. Hi.
Ragashanti and the Mixup daddy. But of course.
Hallelujah. Ragashanti go
On and on. Check.
Yes.
Check.
You know Richie feeling this, right?
Check.
You know I listen to your program because you talk about crocus thing with the handle side of it.
Here we go. Check it.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live.
Check.
I need some An Blenda time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Let it go. Big up on us. People, you know, one of the reasons why I generally do well at what I do, even though some people don't like it, but who understand it, you know, they're drawn to my brand, the radio. There's several layers to it. But one of them, you know, is really simple. One of the reasons why Ragashanti show them always successful. I'm going to go into one of the simple secret them. I may turn up here and just go and let me a free flow, which I do, I free flow. But remember, everything is, success is won in preparation, you know. Success is achieved in preparation, in rehearsal, in practice, right? In forethought, you know, what you think before you do what you do. That ultimately determines your success in whatever it is you do, right? Remember, I always tell you, it's a fool, Prezi, my big brother. I teach you something now as your big brother, all right? I always tell my listeners them some more. You listen to Ragashanti, listen to Mass Raga. Prezi is a fool who go through life without a plan. But is a fool who believe that life must go according to them plan. That sound contradictory? It sound contradictory, Prezi, but it's not. Right? It's a fool who go through life without a plan. You have to have a plan. It's good to have like a 1 year plan, a 6 month plan, a 5 year plan, and a 10-year plan. Women are really good at this, you know. You know them women who plan when them are going to have baby, how long them are going to date them. Women are really good at this, you know. But however, you cannot be a slave to your plans, right? Your plan must be malleable. It must be flexible. You must be able to adapt, you know, to unforeseen circumstances and so forth and things like that. But anyway, so one of the things that when me do is like, I actually consciously say to myself, say, if something come up, I mean, I say, you know, so I can't talk about that on my show, man, you know. And next thing me come up, I say, no, I can't really, I not go this way. That one, the too heavy or, no, that not too acceptable for that show. The problem I can't do that part outside, but not part, you know. So I do engage in that type of analysis, you know. But the way I beat people enough time is that I say the things that they are afraid to talk to say. I talk about the things that they're afraid to talk about that can be talked about. But them limit themselves with certain boundaries, you understand? And some of the boundaries where them learn, it's just conditioning out of them and it's just so sacred and it's just untouchable and whatever. Me talk about some of them. Nothing when me talk about and thing and people like, oh my God, you hear what Raga say? I'm like, it's really simple, you know. It's like other people just afraid to talk about them something like that, but me will talk about it. Of course, there are other things because you can't talk about something and you can be boring as hell. Me will talk about something I'm full of vibes. Me will talk about something and I will infuse humor and think. People, there's an application of a methodology here, you know, when on the sound, on the ear, it sound like, you know, careless and whatever. But anyway, so talking about that, I'm going to talk about something tonight now. When enough people afraid to talk about. Al Prezi would afraid to talk about it. DJ Rai would afraid to talk about it. Dub Master Chris would afraid to talk about it. Bobby Clark, him don't even talk about nothing upon radio, much less we go talk about this, right? But me, Ragashanti, I go talk about it. And you know I'm going to talk about, Prezi, woman's obsession with underwear. Where y'all laugh for? How many people here talk about that? How many? You ever hear anybody talk about that? Okay, nobody not talk about that. And if anybody talk about it, don't that woman not talk about it, don't it? Prezi, you know that women are obsessed with underwear just as how them obsessed with shoes? Did you know that? Women, women have a shoes in general, you know. Women have a shoes obsession there where we can't really understand it. It don't even make no sense, right? Women will buy shoes and put on shoes and don't wear them in a present. Literally don't wear them, you know. Just have the shoes, then put on them and don't wear them out for years, you know. But there's just a thing where them have to buy shoes. President don't black it, don't black it, what? Right? President is the same thing with underwear. Me I talk to a TamFam and she tell me, say, oh, she did, you know, have, you know, well, me not put that, me no want to, but anyway, she go shopping, right? And she buy underwear, and when she come home with the underwear present, she never have no space to put that underwear, fine? So she'd have end up have to throw away some underwear. President was have 50 odd underwear, she end up have throw away. That is a sickness. That is a sickness. Now, nothing wrong, you know. I say something, you know, inherently, you know, waiting him wrong. Because I'm used, people, listen to Raga. I hears me in a game. Me can't tell you how many times me see woman I close them underwear drawer, and if you push down the underwear them, I push them down. Pressure line, me I tell them if you push them down. Because the underwear drawer them just so full that ever if you push down them underwear, push down them underwear, push down them underwear, push down them underwear, right? Listen to the craziness they know. Enough women are going to say it true. Women will just go do something and them in the mall or whatever, and them will just say 5 underwear herself for so and so or this and that or whatever, and them just buy the underwear them. Since night me I talk to the lady about it and thing, and she say, yeah, wait. So me I ask her a couple of questions and me I say then like, so what is it going? And she said, no, what happened is that, you know, we end up buying underwear sometime and whatever, and, you know, because we see the deal and we see so and so, and it feel nice and them look cute and all these things. And then when we go home and we put them on, them not fit too right. But then we keep them. President, that make sense? Let me say you keep them. She say, yeah, we keep them. And I never keep them for years in the present. But why you keep them? Because, you know, when you buy them they look cute. And them they look nice. So you just kind of keep them for that. Oh, so you buy these cute things, cute underwear, whatever, where you keep in your drawer. And because them cute, you're not show them, but you're not wear them because them don't fit right. But you keep them there anyway, don't it? Well, yeah. Yo! Me tell you some woman thing na normal with that something. Let me see if it's true. See that? Them a post and I say it's true. See that? Them a post and I say it's true. Yep, it's true. Yep. See them a post and I say it's true. Right? It's an obsession. Women will just randomly buy underwear and them don't need it. You hear me say, Prezi? Women will be out and just other things, them probably will randomly buy them other things, but they will randomly buy underwear and them don't need it. Carry it home and stuff it in a drawer. Here the other thing what women do. And let me just qualify this first. This practice, it's not exclusive to women. A lot of people do this, right? Which is, people will buy things and whatever interval in them shopping, them, you know, them do them thing. Them buy, you know, whatever every month or whatever. And no care how them a buy things, the things them where them wear are the same thing over and over again. When I was in Jamaica, my helper used to just dog me for years. She, you know, Mr. Kingsley, why you buy clothes? Look how much clothes you have. And every week I come here at the same set of clothes I wash. But you have all them other clothes where you buy, and you don't use them. It's the same clothes I wash every week. So, everybody do that. Anybody who can, you know, people who can afford that, whatever, them do that. However, though, with women and underwear, women will have hundreds of underwear, you know. And then we have a bunch of underwear that we kind of tear up, you know, man. I'll have some tear and some thing in it or whatever, you know. But them have some sort of emotional connection with them underwear there, you know, where them just keep on, them, it's like them can't let go off of them special underwear there, you know. Understand what I say, you know? They're buying new underwear, you know. Them continue while they're buying new underwear for them schedule, you know. So new underwear always a buy. But all with the new underwear I buy, them have a set of underwear where them go to underwear and them set of underwear look nothing like the new underwear where them keep on a buy, you know. But them will keep on a wear the go to underwear, keep on a buy the new underwear where them now wear, I put it on the jar, and then they wear the go to underwear with the tear you saw, and the little cut bad color you saw, and the discount, because some sort of emotional connection is there with those underwear. Who to explain to me the why this so? Right? Wanna explain to me why I go on this with woman? The other thing where woman have different from man. Well, first of all, we men, we don't have no emotional connection to underwear like that. In general, man don't have that something there. We don't have that something there. That is a woman thing. And the person may talk to, she say, me I talk about, but she said, no, with Brazil, it's the same thing too. She said, no, we women, we will have like just certain brassiere and certain underwear where them don't even look 200, Them been through it and thing and whatever. And she said, we just keep them. And of them they will wear. Because it's like whatever. But yeah, the point to me I get to with that. Women more than men are mood driven when them dress. Right? Man do it too, But women more than men are mood driven. Let me phrase it another way. If you know a woman, if your wife, your girlfriend, your sister, your mother, whatever, not all of them, but a lot of them, women, you can kind of tell what going on in their mind based on how them dress. That is less so with men. Men tend to be more practical and utilitarian and whatever. We tend to be like, just put on clothes, and whatever, type of thing. But women, more than men, dress for fit their mood. And that principle is intensified when it comes to them underwear. So the principle there already, Them just dress, them clothes and everything, them dress to fit their mood. How them feel. How them feel. They may feel sexy today. They may feel a little calmness today. They may feel peaceful and whatever. The clothes going to reflect that peace and whatever, So the clothes go with the ear too, You can't tell. You can have a good idea how a woman feel by how she fix her hair, See, if a woman just catch up her hair and comb it back out, she just mellow. It's neutral and thing. And if she go through some kind of stress where she not care or whatever, you go see it in the hair and the clothes. Yo, when me did that Jamaica, me can't tell when a woman want to rob me, because I know how she dress when she come. Yo! Either you can't tell if a woman like you or she want to rob you. You can't tell. When a woman address her, come on here and go, you can't usually tell if she like you or if she cautious around you or she kind of dressing at a mid-range. Because it's when women are dressed, every piece of clothes thought going on, even you may look like one little scarf, even if the earring and even the earring and every thought going on, what is this communicating or how me feel? If me feel for weird this or whatever. You understand? So sometimes you can't tell if a woman is going to take a thing off for you by, mean say you're going to get anything, It just means that the dress, the outfit, if it dazzle up your eye and thing or whatever. You understand? If she get what she want to tell you and I'm looking at something that, you see me? Women, them more mood driven and them underwear reflect that. But the underwear is something that with woman is a thing. They must always accumulate underwear. Even though most of the time, them don't wear them. And when them go in the jar, there is something them enjoy. By just go through the underwear, them and sometime, just the whole process there. I go through the underwear, them, even the process that them enjoyed. Even though them end up down wear most of them underwear, them just sometimes them just in a mood with them like for search and look on a 1 year and then remember when them did buy that 1 year and thing and then put it back and thing and then put it back and this and that and them look on a 1 year and say, boy, the material still nice and thing and this and them feel the crotch of the underwear and this and whatever and rare and them put it back. Even the process that them enjoy. Right? It's just like women we enjoy going shopping and not buy nothing. And they have a good time. Right? You understand? And them have a good time. Right? You know, the whole process there where you go there, you pick and you try and this and you that and that and that. You see that whole process there? Till them eventually choose something. And them go through a long lengthy process and discussion all when them there with them friend and discussion about where you da wear this and which shoes should I go with this and them this and that and what and this would have nice if I go right and this and that. I'm have to buy this and think I'm gonna get a shoes to wear with this and I have to buy the shoes, yeah. I mean this and that because the shoes are gonna end up put on, you know. Till them can't get an outfit for wear with the shoes. But them may not find an outfit for wear the shoes, you know. And the shoes made there forever. Right? And sitting and whatever. And of course you don't know. When them ever do them thing and thing too and whatever, like, you know, when man thing a come round and whatever, you have special underwear for them something there. You understand? Right? Me always can't tell if man can't tell if a woman, you know, if she kind of rate you like that and interested in kind of, you know, stimulate your mind and impress you certain way. Buy her underwear, you can't tell if she not care. You can't tell. I mean, Mark, you know, a woman can love you, but you're not there for 2-3 years and whatever, and she passed them things there and whatever, so no pay attention. But particularly like in the early out, you know? In the early out, you all a date a woman, man, and she come with all some little pop down underwear and thing and whatever. You have to be careful, because it may mean say you rate things not dead, which is not necessary. It's not true of all women, though, because you know, they're women. They could be, you know, really into the person they're dating, but them just don't care for the underwear. You know, you have that small percentage there. They could be really into the person, but they don't really care for, you know, the underwear thing. It's just not for them thing, you know. Big turn off, though. Ladies, big turn off for us guys. Make we say something to you like, well, me I talk for myself. Me a friend who stays so too, so I sure every man no stays so. But make we say something to you like, you wear some simple underwear and more while you can wear some sexy underwear. You see the minute that woman go say to me, so if you want sexy underwear, you can buy them. Big turn off. Big turn off right there, so. Big turn off right there, so. Clown you want clown bad man right there, so that thing didn't work. Them thing didn't work. Anyway, I have a mix-up phone before we go to a phone line. Do remember so we have some for 3 hours tonight, you know, so. Big up all of my Jamaica linky them and thing. You don't know it's a Friday night from 8 until 11 in Jamaica. And right here so now in a New York from 9 until 12 midnight. So we're there to juggle for the rest of the night, but we have a mix-up phone. President, we have to take a break first. All right, President, we have to take a break. When we come back, we have a proper mix-up for drop pound in 990, and then we'll go to the phone line. Zoom forward.
From Flatbridge to the George Washington Bridge. From the top of the Empire State Building to the Blue Mountain Peak. From the Grill Point to Morant Point to Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Manhattan, New York City. It's IrieJam.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. So the brother, I meet this woman and thing and them start date and do them thing and, you know, end up start, you know, do the something with them man way. So when them did start talk and whatever, she tell him say she don't have anybody, she not there with nobody. And I guess him believe her and them a date and do them thing and whatever. One night him there a fair place and somebody a forward. This isn't really, I put up a Ragashanti classic. We're mad, right? Just so you know. Over Ragashanti TV on YouTube, the Mixup channel, which is different from TamFam TV. The latest Ragashanti live classic, I tear down the place. I one of them ads where they, like most of the car, a be a turn up Mixup tonight. So they need to go lucky for that one day. Because that show they are going good. Trust me. Again, the latest Ragashanti live classic. This is from, you know, past Ragashanti live shows we edit up and put up and thing. This one is from 2011. The last one we just put up, we title, the title for that one, it have red on the thumbnail, and the title is, the title is from one of the mix-up when we usually, you know, make the title from one of the mix. Oh yeah. The woman who come home come catch her man in our G-string. Yeah, a woman who there with a man for 2 years, a taxi driver, a Jamaica, and she said she come home and catch him in her G-string and whatever and thing, but he never hide it from her and it stress her out and whatever. So that episode, which is like 2.5 hours long, it full of some turn-up mix-up in it. And one of them have to do with, the classic case of, somebody I turn up and I catch somebody who them there with somebody else. So this brother, him there with the woman who is supposed to be him woman. Then all of a sudden, she run up to him and think, them have, them live have 2 story. And she brought up to him and said, you have to go in the closet. And him said, go in which closet? Goes in for what? And she said, well, my man is coming. And he must say, which man? Then me and you there. And she said, we have to talk about it later and whatever. But so he must say, which man you talk about? And she said, him in the military. So the man in the military. And he look like him the devil and thing. And the man are forward. And him done there already. So she tell him, say, him have to go in the closet. And him the one going there. So she beg him and think. And she say, my atted and ray. Him go in the closet. Him in the closet. Up on the 2nd floor. And she go downstairs and meet him. When she go downstairs and meet the man who's supposed to be in the military and whatever, apparently he moved to her right away. But him upstairs and we had the house set up and thing, him can't hear what go on, like him can't hear them voice downstairs, the way the house set up. So him in there now and thing and hear when he moved to her and sitting and thing and it look like him really in the military for true or whatever, because as him come in and thing, him take it to her and whatever. And them start the saka in downstairs, So him say him in a closet and thing and him get heated and want to come out and whatever, because remember, as far as him can't turn a film woman that but she never tell him say have woman man in the military. So him say she beg him and say, yo, hold it and thing, and him say him don't know what is what, and the man in the military and the man could strap and all these things and him now no gun and thing, him carry gun and whatever, him say make him just go and hold it in a closet. So him hear them downstairs and thing, him say after a while him just kind of slouch down and him kind of sit down in a closet and him just say, my whole meds, and I say, boy, him shouldn't in that position here and boy, I should disrespect him and thing and whatever. And so him just sit down there in the closet and thing and him start kind of look round what they round him in a closet. And I saw him see one little box, one neat little box. So him say him just kind of, lift up the box and thing, but it's like him say rectangular. And him lift up the box. You see when him lift up the box and open the box and whatever, him man see one hell of a dildo in the box, The man say one big black dildo, man. Him say the dildo have to be about 12 inches long and the dildo big and thick, man. Him say when him see it, him frightened, Him frightened. Him say him notice that the dildo shiny like some oil upon it. Because him say when him open it and thing and him kind of touch it in the dark or whatever, and then him realize say it's a dildo and thing, him say when him touch it, him feel like some oil upon him hand. So him did that thing say, as something, him a think say something, me upon IrieJam radio, Bridge 99 FM, so him did that thing, when him a think say, him a wonder if a that did upon the dildo. What kind of substance him think did upon the dildo. So him say him start like, him start waiting him them hand for say like, him go touch a dildo. And probably him hand go touch a substance. But him said the way the box thing set up and thing, it have space for some other thing in it. And him see one little bottle with one lubricant something in it. So him say him take up the lubricant bottle and him look upon it, him see the flavor upon it, strawberry something or whatever. So him say him smell the bottle, and when him smell the bottle, him realize say what he was smelling, whatever in the bottle, the lubricant in the bottle, at that him smell upon him hand. So and then him see one little thing with one disinfectant thing in, one next thing with one disinfectant thing in there. But him say the disinfectant kind of flavored too. Some flavored disinfectant. Apparently them have them something there, I don't know. But anyway, him say like one flavored disinfectant and thing. But anyway, I saw him I realize now say the dildo they just clean up and put back in there, in the back. So it look like the dildo used and must get disinfecting down, and then the moisturizing something put on it and whatever, and she put back her big monster super thick black dildo in the something and whatever. Really. Him said the dildo traumatized him. Because him a mensch now and I say, yo, at this show work with. So him a say film thing that they nowhere near the dildo. So him say when him see that it humble him. Him say the dildo bother him more than what she did do down there with the man. Which is kind of, well, in my opinion, on one level I understand him, and another level, because I understand how man think about certain things, I have to make an effort to understand the other side. But the logic of it never grasp the logic of it right away. When he must say, him here, what is supposed to be femme woman, who tell him lies, say she don't have a man. And the man turn up and a shell her out downstairs, and him a hear the something, and him up in a closet like a little bait, sit down after a crouch and a hold him corner up there. And him say, when him find the dildo in the closet, that bother him more than when him a hear down there. So right, I'm going to explain to you now how man think, why that there is so. Anyway, the man do him for doing whatever, him in the closet one long time. The man do him for do, and then the man did have to go touch the road. When the man left to go touch the road, him come out and thing and whatever, and him did have to leave right away, and him leave right away. They meet at one different time, and them attack and have them big argument and whatever, and she apologized. She said she's sorry. She should have tell him, and that, you know, she and the man involved, but him in the military and nothing really dead so, but I don't like see them have any argument, and them never formally broke up and all these things and whatever, and them have to give her some time for work it out and whatever. Really. So them arrange them thing and whatever. So by the next time now, linkage is making up and theme ends now, for them go sort out and thing, and him go so boom now for move to her for sort out time. People you know say the general never stand up. The general couldn't stand up, and him might wonder why. So she ask him why, he must say him no know. And thing the general can't stand up and thing and whatever, and look a problem reach and thing, and nothing couldn't go on and thing. Anxiety take him, and him a fret him, and wonder if there's something wrong with him and thing, and him a reason it out, and him a say, but nothing ever wrong. We've been doing this for a long time, and nothing ever problem. So the general now move. So him no know one thing. Boom. Them let go that. Couple days later again, them try at it again, and the general nah move. The general nah rise for go work. You understand? The general nah rise for go work. A flag nah go up. A pole nah go up with the flag and all these things and whatever. And so him don't know what this go on, and him, the general just can't rise. So him just convinced that something must have did happen to him. And him did all I wonder certain things if I something him eat or should do something. I don't think I'm kind of foolish this or whatever. But the general just not rise at all. Long story short, she convinced him to go to therapy, where him never want to do. And him end up go therapy. When him go therapy now for several times and whatever, after several times of therapy, the therapist get round to the story of the night when him find out what go on. And the therapist, make him understand, say, yeah, man, the dildo a pressure you, general. And the dildo where you see a pressure you. And it a cause some look a psychological disturbance in your head right you know, where it a manifest in another way where it boss can't rise. Cause the dildo in your head a pressure you. Now, sidebar. Anybody who don't understand what go on here, so, right? Remember, when woman find out that them man a cheat and them husband a cheat and whatever, women start think about things like, like what she have with me and have, or how she treat him different from how me treat him, and right away woman start think about how much him care about this woman. What kind of emotional connection might be between this woman? How did that emotional connection come about? Women start think about how much time him spend with that woman here. How long has it been going on? What is the quality of the relationship between them? Women start thinking about, is he in love? Does he care about her more than he care about me? Where me fit in the equation? Where she fit in the equation? And them, some of the women start thinking about, you know. But you see, when man hear say them woman abund them, the first thing enough man start thinking about, you know, what kind of size the man have over there? What kind of size the man I work with? She give my headers. And them some of the man start thinking about, you know. Him satisfy her more than me. She like it more than me. Right, me not say every man stays, so I just say them something them man think about. Unfortunately. So, him go see the dildo size. And the dildo size mash up him in. Because him start thinking in a very base way that like most men do. Because a lot of men think that women's pleasure is primarily defined by the size. Which is not true. Women, more than men, are more likely to be attracted to and to love a man for a multiplicity, for many non-sexual reasons, and be really, really in love with a man for many non-sexual reasons. With the consequence being, a woman can be more connected to a man, more in love with a man who have an instrument half the size of our next man what she did take off. Women love sort out, you know. Women love sort out like anybody else, in general, right? Some women don't, believe it or not. But women love sort out. But women more so than men will pay more attention to the multiple traits that define the person. How the man steer, what his personality is like, how caring him is he a good provider? Is he you know, can he provide security for me? Does he make me laugh? You know, can he talk to my friends? And is he a good conversation person? Does he have ambition? Does he look like he might go somewhere in a life? Women find those things sexy. And those things cumulatively, right, in concert, in sum, can constitute way more importance than, you know, in sexual capacities. Right? So enough woman out there love enough man and now left them man and really thankful and grateful for them man who them know, you know, I'm not 200 in that sex area there and thing, but I love him, right? It's just that man now, them just put so much power and, you know, emphasis and value upon the sex thing so much that even though the woman did have sex downstairs with the man and him don't know the man size, you know. Him don't know the man size downstairs, you know. But that never bother him so much than the size of the dildo. Just by having empirical verification of the massive and colossal dimensions of the dildo and knows that she been at work with it, that just humbling because in a female, you know, he must say, yo, then if I that she work with it, then a woman look at something I can't go do for her and what. Irrespective of the fact that she probably didn't enjoy it from even before him see that. You understand? And again, this is an instance, you see, it is a mix-up, you know. But there's much to learn from mix-up, as me always I tell you. No. There's a whole heap of thing for learn from mix-up. Mix-up teach you a whole heap of something. If you interpret mix-up intelligently, just like how you will interpret anything else that you tackle, like any intellectual content or any some supposedly cerebrally fulfilling type of discourse. And mix-up have the same potential. It's how you approach it. Men, do not place as much emphasis on size with women. I keep it real. Me not say if you have an itsy bitsy something like that, you gotta come with your little zit or one bump. If I just this or you there, some woman not gonna work, okay? But me not gonna say not gonna work, but you gonna experience some challenges there. And if it's no fault of your one, if I that you're born with or whatever, we just keep it real. Say, some woman are gonna say, what that I gonna do for me? All right? But if you have something that is reasonable and whatever, consider this as a reminder that if you have something reasonable, but it's perhaps not humongous in its dimensions and whatever, I would like to suggest to you that you do not accord too much importance to it, in terms of, you wishing that, you did way bigger or whatever. And in particular, you may meet a woman who's just not satisfied with that, but I just want to remind you that for a lot of women out there, it's not that them don't think about size. They do. But I just want to remind you that men tend to concentrate on size way more, put the importance that men put on size. A lot of women don't put that amount of importance on it, right? And while women do appreciate, some acceptable dimensions that can provide them with a certain amount of pleasure, in general, I am saying to you, Master Raga said to you, that if a woman are going to love you and like you and all these things and whatever, more often than not, it's going to be on some sort of, there's going to be a bunch of other things when I have to do with sex. It doesn't mean that sex is not important, right? And if it's a boner man and a woman just want good sex from you, well, them think that's going to be important because, that would be the reason why she's doing it. Or if she's a sexually driven person who love it like that and it just so you do have a segment of the female population who are like that. And, sex is just important to them. And if you don't have sufficient, can we say sufficient weight a carry, then you probably just not going to satisfy them. But I'm just saying, you do have those women, but outside of those, that, set a woman where sex is just so supremely important. The larger majority of women, including women who appreciate a man who is competent in administering intimacy to her, most of the time them women, what them value in a man in terms of relationship especially, if other man them are go there with that man, them are go marry that man, them are go say I'm a man this and whatever, very often is a bunch of other things when I have nothing to do with sex. Because I say it again, a lot of women out there value men that they're with who demand them, they may be having some challenges, them thing not 200 that and them size now is not the biggest they have ever had and all them something and whatever. And them still love them man for the other qualities, good father, good provider, caring, compassionate, fun, whatever, a bunch of other things, right? So just keep that in mind, men. And don't to concentrate upon the size. And lastly, I'm telling you this already. When me did young and fool, me did just think that size is all that matters also, when you're young or whatever. And when me I do outside and when me I talk to woman and thing and whatever, because I'm telling you all the while, all man need for about 2 or 3 woman who now look chun from, You need to have 2 or 3 good woman friend who not looking them jojo and them not look you and they're good friend. And don't be afraid to ask the right questions and make them teach you the something of them. Right? No found a man on the thing so you understand the game fully. I don't need no advice or whatever, which we are conditioned to be. But the best expert for teach about woman is women. So ask woman question. So when me get old and whatever this and that, me tell you know. How many women tell me, say, Raga, whoa. Y'all men getting it wrong, you know. Y'all men getting it wrong. Okay? You see them big size something and whatever, most of we don't like that. Now, me know some ghetto woman, you know, we tell you, say, them want some monster size. And then me grow up among. So me just, me not brand ghetto woman. So me know, say, uptown woman must stay somewhere. But me there on ghetto woman who say, yo, them want the big something for mash them up and whatever. But what most women say is, no, we don't want no look at itsy bitsy something and thing, but most I wanna like them big chunks something there. If you come mash up a woman all them something there. We not in them thing there. We want something in a reasonable size to give a look of pleasure and all them something. That the woman them say. And what they also explain is that most of them big size of them say, yo, we work with it and bear with it, you know, because, you know, we have to hold it for the man them where we care about and the man nice and because it's a big deal for him, so we work with it, but we don't necessarily enjoy it. Right? Enough women say them work with them man or whoever them attack to with them big something or whatever, but them say we don't really enjoy it. We just work with it because of that him have and whatever, you know? So keep that in mind, men. One to not place too much emphasis on size to the point where in a film case him can see a massive dildo and he mash up him head and thing to the point where him can't even get a rise again after that. Yeah? Focus on some other qualities where you can, you know, marshal and manifest and thing and make the woman them appreciate them other good qualities the way you have and love you and thing and love you and make the intimacy all great too. Irrespective of you know the moderate size where you may have you know along them lines and thing. Alright? So me just want to share that mix up and thing. We're going to know so now on Fridays the show is simulcast on IrieJam radio. So I know say at the top of the hour we have to break for 3 minutes, all right? So we're approaching the top of the hour, right? You know, so people listening in Jamaica on the Bridge 99 FM, just want to remind you, particularly if you're just joining us tonight, you just join Ragashanti tonight. At the top of the hour, for Jamaica time, it's going to be 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. We have to break, 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock in Jamaica time. We have to break for 3 minutes at that time. And of course, here in the U.S., it's 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. We have to break for 3 minutes at the top of the hour because I saw them run it with 93.5 up here. So we're approaching that time now for 2 minutes. And then when we forward, you know, we're going to just open the phone line and call in and any comment you have on the things that we talk about. Right, yeah, we talk about women's obsession, underwear obsession, which is quite interesting, and men obsession with size, you know, and in this case with this mix-up, this mania was rendered temporarily impotent because him find a massive dildo where him woman I use and thing, and then him start, you know, think about it too much. And it end up incapacitate him from even getting a rise in order to execute his activities of intimacy with his lady. I have multiple instances that I know a gentleman who bought his dream car in Connecticut, Hartford, crashed his dream car the third night after him get it, and he was impotent after that because he defined himself so much through the car that when the depression kick in and all them something, and my identity, when the car crash, my identity crashed too. And his sexual capacities also were demolished, you know, decimated, destroyed. The mind, psychology, I want to see you something of that, you know. You understand? So when I understand them things, they can better manage them. So we're going to hold a break right now for 3 minutes and thing, and then we'll juggle up back in the thing. It's all about the phone call them. and things. So we just want everybody in New York and the surrounding area just make sure someone call in. We don't mix up them and thing. Or any comment you want to have. Any mix up on to have. Jamaica, the same thing. Bridge 99 family in Jamaica. Big up on the cell. Bridge Nation. All right? When we forward, we want to call in and talk up something with them. This is a culture and lifestyle mix-up entertainment show. With me, Ragashanti, the king of mix-up. Soon forward, Maddie.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
All right, back in the juggling. The number from Jamaica is 87.
Now this is what me and Virgo, you locked into Bridge
Hey,
99
hey,
FM to
hey,
the world.
hey.
Let me play every day.
Oi! All right, the number is 876-676-4996 from Jamaica. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. From the United States or Canada, the toll-free number is 888 546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742, 888-546-8742. All right? Prezi, how we still? Send on. Greetings.
Hello. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
I'm so nervous. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Take your time,
so
man. You talk to Mas Raga, man. No need to be nervous, darling, okay?
I've been listening to you from like 2009 when I was in high school, right?
Okay.
So this is my first time calling.
Right. That's okay.
Okay. All right. Just to add to what you were saying about the whole Dildo thing.
Yeah.
Or the size of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Because I can recall when I was in high school, I was so in love with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And because, y'all little picnic here, big man for roadside, they talk about size of the Valencia, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear another dancehall song, them say, if a man can this and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You go say it as like you because you don't know better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have always said that around my boyfriend at the time.
Hold on. What did you say around your boyfriend at the time? What did you say?
So like any man may start with me as a big, but me, virgin, don't know nothing.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So that kind of must have meant in our way to a point where we never went as far as, doing that.
Oh.
Because he wasn't blessed in that way. So because of it, he was very shy. And beyond 18 years old, he was still a virgin. I don't think he lost his virginity until he was in his 20s.
Right. Because you at that point, you didn't do anything, but you did just essentially repeating what you heard in the dancehall and when you hear the big man, them say, even though you never do anything yet, you're a virgin. But by you just saying that it have to big and it have to so and so, and you talk up, like so
Right.
it mash up your head, don't
It matched up in the head to the point where not even to get nude, not even to take off his clothes and change in a shorts when we're on the beach or anything. He couldn't do it.
Okay, not even get naked around him, just don't even want you to see nothing or whatever because him something did kind of dip on the smaller side, don't.
Right. So, that's kind of, but to me, I don't think a man should be uncomfortable to that extent about their package.
Mm-hmm.
They should be confident as long as the person who they're with accepts them and loves them for who they are. Because I'm all about personality and the way how someone treats me. That reminds me. So even if you look like one little finger, maybe I love you because it's not about what you have, it's the way you treat me. And, we can work together and see how best we can work around that. It's modern time. They have different things that can improve the quality of your sex life. As long as, the person is open-minded.
Exactly. Because again, I tell people it's women, this is not rocket science. It's just women who explain this to me when I was much younger and saying, listen, no, the things that are important to us, there are many other things that are way more important to us than just, the sexual capacity of the man. And as I got older, I can't tell you how many times I've seen women stop talking to men with whom they experienced some great intimacy, men who were, was really good, but for other reasons, them said, no, me have to leave him because so and so and so and so and so,
Exactly, because listen, I mean, say experiment, right? Mm-hmm. And if you have an open mind and willing to do other things,
right?
It can work. Okay. It can work. Because, all right, for me, sex is an art. It's not just you go honey and jump off. No, you have to learn to explore the female's body, find out her parts, her spots, wherever. Okay. You know what I mean? Learn to turn on, learn how to play it. Because I can have a orgasm. Can I say that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so I can have an orgasm just by the foreplay alone.
Okay.
And we are right. Okay, as long as it's good.
As long as it's good. And as long as you're feeling the person too, mentally you have some kind of connection with the person too. Exactly. Indeed. All right.
Exactly, because I don't believe that you can just, do things with persons who you're not having that connection with. You have to have a deeper connection than just this.
Right. Well, some people can, some people can, but most people would prefer to have some kind of attraction or connection with a person if they're going to get
by doing it with a wall.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, thanks for sharing that. Right. And we hear we hear the white name there in the background and thing. If you don't mind, forgive me. Where you calling from in Jamaica? We hear say what do you people tell me say a frog and make that sound? I never know. Yeah, but what do you people make me know say a frog make that sound all these years? You say a peeny wally?
That's what we call it down at our side.
No man, hold on there, no man. Because me did I call it peeny wally, up to what year? I think Hot and Spicy me did I talk to. And them I tell me say no, that sound is not peeny wally, a frog and make that sound there. So
really?
That you hear the sound of the wing in the background. What is making that sound? What is making that sound?
I live in Springfield, so I'm thinking that maybe it's either the cricket or the peony valley.
Well, which part of Springfield,
It's in Montego Bay.
In Montego Bay, okay. No, but
St. James. I think.
Yeah. All my life I thought that was peony wally, and them draw me up. I said, no, we're gonna peony wally. I want me to you and done me. So, but you think of peony wally too, and you live there.
yeah, cause that me thing.
No,
right now if I look to the window, you see the flash and I bush them.
Yes, but it's not those things making the noise.
Oh.
That is what I thought too,
You said we don't learn for your sure.
No, them beat me what they say I want me to you. I know the firefly them I make the noise. Them say a frog I make them noise. But say you see them say you're a frog and toad or something like so. I think. What you hear your little one, you hear she full of sound.
She just wake up. I'm sorry, she just noisy.
Nah man, big her up man. You look like big her up. She ready, full of energy in that. You see when they wake up them late hours or whatever, full of energy and thing. Nothing to stop them and thing. Big up yourself here. Yeah. Okay. I agree. Bro, God need to free up his thing. I agree with you, you see here. Okay. All right, take care here. Blessings, man. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, we open at the thing. Prezi, sit at the phone line and full up on things. Send out. Wink it and call it. Let me see when I say a two that make the noise. And next call, Prezi. Send out. Hello. Yo. Hello? Yeah, greetings.
Yo, bro, what?
But there, man, what you say?
Yes, man, me too, me there. Yeah, so, it is, I have a very important issue to deal with tonight. And, first thing, I want to quickly say that, if I am here with my wife now, and if I should at any time tell her that something that said the vagina alone is not good enough for me right now. I want to explore somewhere else. I am sure that she would be sending me a bill of divorcement.
Right. Oh, if you want to explore somewhere else.
Yes.
Right away, you say, and you say that to your wife right now. She knows that right away she go say, no, we are left because, you're not going nowhere else for me, right?
Right.
Okay.
And I've been having the conversation with her. And of course, she's very much against that.
Okay.
But, I heard a particular individual saying something of that matter on public. All right? It's a public, that person said, the person was asked a question. And they asked her the question, have she done a number 2? And she said she had tried it before. And she think that she will try it again. But by now, I think that you would have an idea who I'm making mention of.
No, sir, I didn't know, but given that President know everything, is him just tell me because I didn't know about it. And I can't say it. So this is Shensia, right?
That is the person.
So your president just told me that apparently in some sort of public interview, she said that she has never, and I'm going to use code here. So apparently she said she had never tried president tell me she had never, but she said she never do it the back door, right? And that she would try it, and that she said president. Okay, that is what President said. Yes. So what, is that what you're referring to, that Shensia said she wanted to try it around there? That is what you're referring to, right? Okay. So you obviously have some opinions on that, with Shensia saying that she would like to try some sort of anal pleasures and things like that. So what are you saying about that now?
Well, first of all, as far as that is concerned, as for me, I have made myself very clear, because that is one thing that I would never put to my wife.
Never bring that to your wife. So you want to go on my back door. Never. So hold on. When Shensia said this, was this like an interview on the radio? And the president saying, okay, president said on the...
It was an international interview.
An international interview. Where you hear it?
Yes.
Power. Where was she?
Okay, so she was on a big overseas interview.
Right.
And the interviewee was asking her the question.
No, the interviewer, right? She was the interviewee, and the interviewer was asking her. What the interviewer asked her?
Huh?
What them ask her?
So the question is, I think the person was a female who asked her the question.
Oh, okay.
And they asked her the question, and personally still, yes, in my opinion, she's young, but there are certain things that really have stuck. She should never even answer a question such as that.
Oh, yes, sir. She should have sidestepped the question and all our personal beliefs and things, and just kind of avoid the question. That right. Yes, sir, right? Okay.
Those kind of questions should never be photographed. Those kind of questions should never be posed to any public person in the public.
Okay, but the fact that it was posed, you're saying that she should have just cleverly sidestep it, right?
Right. She should never answer that.
Okay.
And knowing the kind of influence that she has, especially on the young girls, when those kind of things get out in the public, it is not sending a very good message
Right.
To females. Because you know what is funny? There are some gender activists that we have here in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And when the issue of fraternity came up, there was a particular activist that when they asked her about the gender issue, the issue of DNA, she said that is full. Woman integrity should never be questioned. And they hit that issue to the ballpark.
That woman integrity should never be. And you know, I've heard some of those extreme things out there, and I find them very troubling because they are in reaction to, let's be honest, what people refer to as the oppressive patriarchy. You know, this male, man controlling power, resources, capital, the whole works and whatever. Men owning women's bodies and feel like them can do as it and things. So we have seen, there's been constant resistance to it, but we have seen where that resistance has, broadened and been widened and so forth. But unfortunately, I hear some commentary coming out of that resistance, which I support, by the way. I really support them.
Yes.
But I hear some things in it. I am up here, and on several occasions, I see women, and and President tell me, so we have 10 million other things, so I'm going to try getting more people tonight. But what I'm saying, I've seen on several occasions up here in the U.S., I've seen women come on TV and say the following: if a woman say a man sexually abuse her, you must believe her. Any woman who said that, you must believe her. And that just defy common sense for me, because it is just saying that no woman ever lie about that. Unfortunately, we're in a situation where when women have been saying it, nobody never believed them. Not only do not believe them, the way the thing they set up, them denounce them and go around them and thing and, put them in a position where they must say, so why me go even go say nothing then if you never did go believe me? So I never bother go say nothing, right? So we know that. But if it reach a point now where you are say, once a woman say that, you must believe her, or where you just identify that.
Yeah, do not
basically, don't question no woman with no DNA and this and that. If the woman says you breed her, it's you breed her. And it's like, are you an idiot? Don't you know see the empirical evidence out there would demonstrate say a whole heap of woman give man jacket and things. So like
but the point I'm making right now, it's just such as that I don't hear any of the females coming out and say, she shouldn't have said that.
Oh, them never done the woman to say that.
Have been remaining our one private business.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
She should not have said that because the kind of influence that she will.
Yeah.
Especially over the young girl. Because when she did the lick song, a lot of the young girls, them underage, were practicing it and were doing the video because they want the money.
Hold on. Are you saying that when she do the lick song, are you saying that, well on. So when Shensia sing about her sexuality and thing, say, that cause a lot of young girls to go and engage in oral sex for money?
Yes, because...
Hold on. How you know that?
No. What I'm saying to you, there was a challenge that she was paying some people, some young girls are some women. Let me say women, right?
Yeah.
Because they're paying some women to post video to have seen who can do it the best. It is there. She I think it was between 5,000 to 10,000 US dollars. Money was placed on it.
Don't with those things, it's not usually that is literally done, There's this thing on the internet that they call challenges, and it has been around for a while. Them have all kind of challenges, right? And usually with something like what you referred to, it's a simulation. It's not real. Okay? Hello? Credit Carl Cutter. Okay, I just want to be I just want to clarify that what the caller now was just saying. Usually with those challenges, those internet challenges, it could be a dance, it could be you remember the ice challenge, President, the ice thing and whatever. So in this case, as daring as Shensia was in this interview that President tell me about and the caller tell me about, I'm pretty sure that whatever challenge was issued with her song before, it wasn't literal. So it wasn't that they wanted to see video of women engaging in oral sex to determine a winner. Usually with that, that's a simulation. And frankly, if such was the case that it was actual and real, everybody would have hear about that, that would have been all over the world, would have hear about it. So I don't think it something that was done in the literal. But perhaps the caller is saying by just having people compete, in that type of a challenge, the internet challenge, perhaps the caller is saying that is encouraging and normalizing, oral sex. Well, my response to that would be that oral sex has been quite normalized already. I'm not saying everybody does it, right? But it's quite normalized, So it's accurate to say Jamaicans eat curry goat. That is an accurate statement. But it doesn't mean that every Jamaican eat curry goat. Right? So I could be wrong when I can tell me if you think me wrong. But I think that oral sex has reached a point where I think it's accurate to say Jamaicans love oral sex. Some people have a cuss me. But of course, it doesn't mean that every Jamaican engage in oral sex. You're talking to somebody who has hosted a sex entertainment talk show out of order for more than 10 years with Jamaicans just speaking freely, right? And from my orientation, I don't think that Shensia has revolutionized the practice of oral sex in any way right now. She may be talking about it publicly, but again, from my standpoint, I am firmly of the opinion that this is quite commonplace right now in Jamaica and perhaps all over the Western world. So I'm not inclined. I don't see the basis, to accord any blame on Shensia, for that particular act. To the phone lines we're going. Hello. Yeah, hello.
Nice, what's up?
No, you have to go talk up, You talk down in your throat. You have to go talk up. You're on radio now. Me not hear you. You talk no, come no man. Keep up your show. No help me no. Hold on. My voice is looping back to me. Usually that happens if you're on earpiece, Bluetooth, or speakerphone.
No, I'm not on speaker.
Okay, all right. So what go on? No, President. No, I'm hearing my voice. I come back to me. What kind of President? My voice. I come back to me. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Go on, caller. Yeah.
You can hear me now?
No. You're speaking. No. Oh. You're speaking with a muffled voice. I don't know why. Your voice low.
I'm talking clearly. I don't know what going on, Rabba.
Okay, wait.
Something going on.
All right, I hear you now. Okay, yeah.
Right. I'm kind of in support with that first caller with the thing here because there was a tape with two little girls and they were imitating what they were seeing. One of them put up in the ear and the next one with her head and they imitate the lips.
Oh, you're saying there was a recording with two girls?
And I don't think the oldest one reached 10.
The oldest one was what?
I don't think she even reached 10.
I'm not hearing you. You don't think she reached what?
10. I don't think she reached 10 years old.
The oldest one reached 10.
I don't think so. And they were imitating what they were seeing in the video. So I kind of agree with him on one part. But the other part, right. And the argument with the runner back part, so no. That can't work.
Where you said that can't work?
No, sir.
So what you think about Shensi? Okay, first of all, the one with the little picnic them man, whatever, are you saying that they were imitating what was in Shensia's video and the song?
Yes.
Oh, well, that is troubling. That is troubling.
If I didn't have your contact, I would have sent the video to you, make you see for yourself. Mr. One, if you see the two little picnic them.
No. I would just go by what you say. I don't want to see it. I would just go by what you say. I believe what you say. Because you have no reason to calling her. And something like this, if not goes so, people that call and say them never hear about that. So clearly what you're saying, it goes so. So you're saying there's a video with two little girls, the oldest one at 10, that means the other one younger than 10, and they were replicating what they saw in a Shensia video of licking and them, something like that. That's what you're saying, right?
All
right then. And so what you think? Okay, here and just real quickly before we go to something, I want you to tell me what you think. On the one side of that debate is the argument that don't sing about them something that it's bad for the kids, it's bad for children, and thing as is the case here, you know, and I'm using this example for specifically, right? So on the one side, don't sing about them something there, right? Don't sing about sex, right? Don't talk about sex. Don't sing about sex, talk about sex and whatever and thing like that. Because it's not good. You know, you have the argument about, it's not uplifting, it's not this and that. But specifically, they would say it's not good for the children. On the other side of that debate is the argument was like, listen, of course in a modern age, you have video and all these things now. But there's nothing new here. It has always been the case that people, you've always had prostitutes, you've always had sex. Sex is, them say is the oldest profession and thing, prostitutes. So they've always had that. It's parenting that, you have to make sure, say, you keep those things from children. So the argument on the other side is, this is nothing new. It's just you have to know where you expose your children them to and so forth. What do you think about that, these are just example of the argument on both sides. Do you think that? What do you think about that?
I think as Cartel would say, it
as
is.
As who would say?
Yeah. It's the responsibility of the parents to ensure that children are monitored and they know right from wrong. Because remember, the children don't just come out of thin air, as you would say, bird and the bees and the top or the flies.
Right.
They have to be made, and as a parent, you have a responsibility to ensure that you teach your child wrong from right, because everything is going to be there. It's like what would you say, a circle of life. Things are not new. It's just new generation. Because as an educator myself, Raga, I am seeing some of my small students who are 3, some who are 4, and their parents are dressing them like adults. And I'm saying, no, the lipstick not work in my class, the nail polish thing not work in my class.
Right.
And when they're coming to school for a dress up there, then after just 3 cents, come on, send them home out of my class, and a big woman are there. I'm seeing some on the road, and the same thing with them here. And I'm like, how are we supposed to be better? It's getting worse.
All right. Thank you for your input there, Auntie. Here, I'm going to try to hear from some other people on it. Yeah?
Let me hear the juice with the same thing we're going to see.
No, to be honest with you, I'm just having difficulty hearing you. I don't know why. That's part of the reason that may make you, say something and think I'm going to hear somebody, but I don't know what is going on. All right? Thanks. Here.
Yeah.
Next call, Prezi. Oh, hold on. Okay. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings, yeah.
Hello.
Yes, greetings. Yeah.
Well, on the first thing, welcome before me tell you what go on. We just lost the game still. We go Calabar see where we gone, but we'll come back next year.
Yes,
anyway.
man. Well, once a congratulations to St. Diego, but a Rabalak we say same way. And big up the Diegoites, them and Spanish Town family, them who celebrate and thing. And whatever, we're not poor losers around here. I would just want to congratulate the Calabar team for reaching the finals and thing, The excellence is being sustained. All right, then, good. School challenge. Oh, by the way, people talking about school challenge. But go on,
Yeah, well, school challenge. No, the school challenge. Because the boys' challenge. I thought it was this week. It's next week.
No, that's boys' challenge. But this I talk about school challenge just now. So we are said different.
Yeah. Why the way things are going on right now? We don't see things on Facebook and all that type of thing. Then we just love it because somebody hit a room and somebody. Boy, I don't know if the video when she do her support. You get what I say? I don't know if the video why people talk about if I choose as you want to do the other thing and so forth, the backdoor thing and all of that, but we just keep.
Well, apparently she said it with the backdoor because as soon as them something come up on my show, people send me all kind of things. So foot a hype jump on the mix up on a whole bunch of things. So people are send me all kind of
because some of them we see just from she do this song. We kind of just jump off because we know the things are going to go on the other way. Because we just even watch So Flow. This man in here, it look like him show one video with a school youth where him sister or him mother heel, Susie, these Susie heel them where the woman them always wear.
Yeah.
That me see that me not just know what it on So Flow. See you a boy I wear it. So why go on down here? Why go on down there?
No, so what you think? There's a lot. Listen to me. We can't even touch all of that, because there's so much going on up here in the United States too, and whatever, all over in Britain, and there's a lot of, shall we say, some challenging things. Of course, you know what is going on with the trans world, and and some of it is, you can't, somebody. Usain Bolt having picnic, and Usain Bolt refer to him picnic as the gender where he's entitled to refer to him picnic as a parent. And I see some people attack Usain, how dare him, how cruel him is, if he can ascribe gender to him picnic them. And I'm like, are you serious? So if you have a son, you can't, they're basically saying if you have a son, you know, if you're saying that son, if you allow him, you must grow him up gender neutral and make him choose which gender. And I'm like, so you're going to tell me that as a parent, I can't call my son a son. So you have a lot of those things going on. At the same time, you have people who are trans who, through no fault of their own, biology and whatever, things are not as clear for them. And, so they don't want to be stigmatized. They don't want to be, cajoled into something that they don't feel. And, and they have a legitimate right to say, listen, allow me to be who I want to be, So I'm just giving you some things on both sides. So a lot of those things are out there right now, and it has resulted in, some confusion, some challenges, some resistance, and unmistakably, some what is commonly referred to as, various forms of culture wars. So in that sense, you're correct. Things are, not so clear in many of those areas right now.
No, that's right. Anyways, listen to the show still.
All right, my general. Big up yourself here.
All right. Yeah, man.
President Boss, so we have to hold our break. We're soon forward.
This is IrieJam.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over till we decide it is. And it ain't over now.
We're gonna stay here forever. You got it? Forever.
This is a public service announcement from IrieJam Radio.
You have the right to be seen, heard, and respected as a citizen of the world.
You have the right to be treated with equality, regardless of the color of your skin.
You have the right to be protected from harm, injustice, and hatred.
You have the right to your own opinions and feelings,
even if others don't agree with them.
We hold these truths to be self-evident.
We will stand up for them. We stand up for each other.
Today, tomorrow, and always, Black Lives Matter.
Now we must heed these words more than ever.
That was a public service announcement from IrieJam Radio.
Roll up, save the date, roll up, save the date. Sunday the 7th of August, Jeff Garfield and DJ Roy present Jamaica's 60th Independence and Genesis 1 Restaurant Anniversary Celebration aboard the Cornucopia Luxury Cruise Line Majesty. Early bird ticket info 718-739-8443 or 917-335-5331. Sponsored by IrieJam Radio, The Bridge 99, Superb Auto, and Spectre and Associates. Roll up, save the date, save the date.
You asked for it, and the Bridge 99 FM is delivering more.
Join the former Prime Minister Bruce Golding on the Bridge 99 FM.
Simulcast on IrieJam Radio for Jamaica Live. This and every Monday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
As he connects the dots between the economy, people, and government.
Catch Jamaica Live on thebridge99fm.com with former Prime Minister Bruce Golding. This and every Monday at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
On the Bridge 99 FM.
To the world.
Coming home for Easter or Boys and Girls Champs? Pulse Rooms at Trafalgar is your place to stay in New Kingston. Spacious new rooms, best deal in the city. Close to restaurants, culture spots, banks, and much more. Rates start as low as $85 per night. Pulse Rooms. Book now. 876-524-5106.
Car stereo, $550. Home entertainment unit, $550.
Created by the great wizard of the new world.
Listening to IrieJam at high volume.
Light goes to an melody or be amused.
Priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's IrieJam.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Back in the juggling and thing and whatever, I know say the thing kind of take a serious tone, but if anybody still, I'm not afraid if you don't have any fun mix-up and thing, and I can still call in and share anything, but I think it's enough to stay in a serious one there, all right? Anyway, to the phone lines we go. Good night, hello. Greetings.
Yesterday, me hear you talking to a young lady.
Yeah.
And they free up.
Yeah.
And she was talking
about... Oh, you listen free up yesterday? Hey.
Yeah,
all right.
You know, say, me not go talk again, though, because you not get the number, man, that we can call you, man.
Oh, you mean from Jamaica? No, I'm not going to deal with it.
If I have a WhatsApp or something, we can
send No, Jamaica and England, they might beat me for free up, but I'm going to get the number for Jamaica and England. Yeah, but go on.
Yeah. So she was talking about the baby had infection.
About the baby what?
Had infection. That she took the baby to the doctor, and they give the baby a cream and said that it was infection. And she was saying that the gentleman got custody of the child. And right. She said she not sure. Yeah. Right. She said she not sure, but Raga, I don't believe that man troubled that child, because I had an experience once where my daughter, right? My daughter, I left my daughter at a daycare center and a preschool. And the lady told me that she said my daughter itching. So she said to me that I need to take my daughter to the doctor. Raga, I did take my daughter to the doctor. I said to the doctor that the lady by the daycare center tell me that my daughter itching. So I want to find out if somebody trouble my daughter. First of all, he said to me, say, what caused she have an infection. He say with the itching she have an infection because he was a general practitioner. So he said that he was not able to look because under the law he's not able to look.
Mm-hmm.
So he will just give me something for the infection, and I will have to take her to a pediatrician. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He said that it could be dirty rag. They use that they daycare to wipe her because sometimes they don't wipe them properly.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be dirty rag.
Mm-hmm.
They use. And rather, at one time I didn't remember to carry any soap, and the lady used a bleach rag to wipe my daughter.
Whoa.
Right? Burn up the whole of my daughter. Right, Raga, me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Me cry.
Mm-hmm.
Because me couldn't believe my daughter look like a white woman. Beso look like a white woman.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And he give me something and said that, and give me a letter.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a letter. That is the pediatrician.
Okay.
Because as I told you that the general practitioner said that he could look, and not only that, but he say he rule it out. Say he's not somebody trouble my daughter because he say at my daughter age she was 4 years old.
Right.
And if it was a man who trouble her, whether I use my finger or there, so I would see blood there, right?
Well, some form of bruising then, not only blood, but some form of bruising, right?
Yes, that's what you said.
Right.
But I'm saying with that lady, I don't believe that my trouble lady, because the doctor didn't say anything like that. The doctor says an infection, so I think she shouldn't just leave it at that, Raga, because saying that about this gentleman, she can destroy him forever.
Hold on. Here's the thing, though. When I am doing a show like this, right? One, I pay attention to what is said. Then two, I will apply my skills in terms of asking the right questions, right? 3, when I'm listening to the answers, I'm listening to what is said and what is not said but said, you know? So there's this whole process there. So there is a kind of empirical basis that I am obligated to follow. So it's almost like you're saying, me have to go with that three-pronged process that I just tell you about. I have to go with what is presented, right? And in going with that, I have to be able to balance, any arguments on both sides. That is one. And whatever knowledge I have in the area too, I can apply that. And also I have to be, when people call me, to be honest with you, very often I hold them accountable if I have to, but I also try to be there for them. And at the same time, try to have sort of an objective assessment of what they're saying. So remember now, so what she presented to me was that, despite what you're saying with the doctor, remember she said that, one, he exhibited some behavior and some things that she had to recommend him to go and get therapy for. You remember that?
Yes, I heard her say something.
And she said the things that she had observed with him, that she said, you really need to get therapy for this. She said it was related to matters of about inappropriate sex-related acts. You remember she basically said that, right?
Yes,
right.
She was saying that. Yes.
Right. So whatever those things are, she never really tell me what it was, because she kept saying, I don't even want to say certain things or whatever, but Braga, that's the thing they did. So that's one. 2, she said him live at, her term was war house, so prostitution house, right? She said that, right? So she said that him have some sort of issues with sex and sex, where him their prostitute house regularly to the point where, again, if you recall, she said people down at the prostitute house I call her and I tell her, say you need to be careful because your man down here and him a regular down here every day him down here. You remember she said that, right? Also, she said, if you recall, that she had caught him watching a type of porn that involves some simulation of young girls, right? So she said that.
Yeah.
So you have you have those issues on one side. On the other side, I did explain to her that, you know, and I did it in a creative way so as not to you know, to come over accusatory or blame her for anything. But what I made her aware of is that in these custody battles, right, people are aware of what has power and currency upon them each side, right? And unfortunately, one of the ways a lot of women seem to, you know, try to get at men when they're in custody battles is to accuse them of sexual molestation of children.
Exactly.
When nothing about so. And it can get very, very... I know people who condition little girls' minds for go say certain things when nothing about so. There have been cases with that. And they know that once you put something like that out there, it just triggers a kind of thing amongst people where it's hard for you ratchet that back. It's hard for you bring back that and whatever. You know, once a man is accused of that, you don't even have to find him guilty. You don't have to accuse him saying that and want it in this or whatever. And they know that that has currency in their efforts to win the case, right? So you have on that side. So I made sure I advised her to say, well, listen, if unfortunate, you know, but I mentioned Sissoko, right? Jamaica's the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offenses and something abuse, something like that. And when I was doing outside broadcast in Jamaica and doing some work in Jamaica, I was shocked how many instances there were of these sick, depraved men. Listen what I say now, you know, I know not me I tell you something what I say. Man, it don't even make sense to me what I go say. But I rape 4-month-old infant girls.
But
what you say what? Huh?
No, I'm saying you're talking about.
No. I'm just saying.
Man, you know.
No,
a man.
Hold on. So I'm just saying that. I'm just like I was like, what you mean?
Yeah, I know,
so I said to them, what you mean? Oh, what you mean? And I must say, it was just so shocking to me. Not only that, when they, cause them can, you know, it's an era where everything have to be confidential and private. So them can, you know. Yeah. But they just made me aware. Yeah. Believe it or not, you'd be surprised how frequent them something they are going to say. You have man them out there do. And most of the man them who do them something there is men who were in trusted positions, right? So for me, you know, me have to balance both sides. Because I know so women have weaponized it and tell whole heap of lie with it. But at the same time, there's a reality out there where man do them something there for true.
Yeah, it's a reality.
So that is why I was talking to her. So I just have to go by what she present, because I don't know what I go on. So it could be that the man, I don't know him, I don't know nothing, I not there. So it could be that the man is not guilty of anything of that, you know, and she just want, you know, she had latched upon that, you know, in terms of the custody battle where she's now in with him. Or it could be that there is some evidence there for her to be genuinely concerned about the safety of her child, of her little daughter, and things like that. And so I was encouraging her to be equally vigilant on that side and not drop the ball there, because you never know what's going on, you understand? So me don't know, you know. Me just advise her as best as I could.
So I got me see one man already, you know, when I was living somewhere else, you know. And I saw this man with a 2-month-old child in his hand. I say, this guy molesting baby. So we have said then, I wonder if something can go so. Raga, by the night, it's done. The guy is killing me now. and by the night he done. The boy kill himself. You know?
Which
the
one? The
guy
one who was accused?
Himself.
The one who was accused?
Yes, the guy. Yes. People just hear say, just the thought of people hearing that.
Right.
About him.
Right.
The guy killed himself.
And what was your understanding of why him kill himself?
Because the man I said that about him.
So you are saying that the man was saying that about him, and because nothing no go, so that's why him kill himself?
Well, it damaged him. Him just did afraid to walk. So he just kill himself.
Hold on. You could be right about that, you know. Right? So that could be one, explanation as to why he committed suicide, which would be, heart-wrenching and whatever for somebody to be wrongfully accused of something so dastardly to the point where out of fear and whatever them end up killing themselves. That would be awful. At the same time, it doesn't mean that nothing never goes so, There have been because you have to understand, a lot of these people who have these, psychological impairment where they commit these awful acts. Some of them know say them wrong, and them and based upon their clinical level, mental disorder, they will say things like, "I know it wrong, but I can't stop, right? I can't stop, right?" And then some of them, when they're found out, there have been instances where you have had parties definitely guilty of these things, but then when people find out, them kill themselves. So I'm just saying that to suggest to you that you might want to be careful in assuming that is the reason, that is the only reason why he killed himself, because there could be other reasons why he committed suicide at that time.
Okay. I hear you. I'm not going to disagree with you because
no, I'm just saying there are other right. There are just other possibilities there, and thing. All right.
Yeah, man. All right. With the size thing, Raga. You see the size thing?
Yeah.
The size thing. I don't think sometimes size matter, because a lot of men have the size, but they can't use it.
What you mean? What you mean? I don't have to worry about you as to what you know. But what you mean by that, no? When them have the size but can't use it, what you mean?
They just can't, because the size, take a lot of blood flow to keep up that,
Right.
And a lot of them have it, and it not staying up, it just a drop down.
Oh.
So, I know this size of the gun in a Raga are the effect of the bullet.
All right, man. So, listen to me now, man. So you say some man have the big size and them something there and whatever, but them don't have the capability for it reach where it's supposed to reach in order for even use it, don't it?
No.
The other thing that women have explained to me is that men who have them size there and whatever, this is what women say, Women say they generally don't know how to make love. Them know how to ram. Because them just depend on them size. But them say a lot of men who are large in that area, women have over the years many times say, them man, they're not good at love making because they're so dependent on their size, and they think that size is just so, is just so absolute in its, ability to administer pleasure, that she said them don't pay attention to developing their lovemaking skills in other areas, and, they end up not being good, with them size. They pop down with them size. So there's some, so it's a good point you're making right there.
Yeah, man. That's why I mean, they Canada now in Raga, because me used to talk to one guy way in Tali and trapped in,
Yeah.
I mean, always things say, maybe, me never go no further with him at one point, because me kind of get scared.
Right.
Because I said, maybe him have one big tool to kill me.
Maybe. Also, you never see it. You never see it.
No, I was thinking about that.
Right. Real quickly, because we have come up to the break. Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah, me realize that sometimes it's not so.
No, again, this is what woman explain, that them say a lot of them big thick man there and whatever, like, not no much not there. You know what woman said to over the years, the woman said, listen, Raga, you see the short man, them and the maga man. Them say some of them man, them where you see maga, them say them heavy. Them say they are so heavy piece of sitting there. And the short man and maga man, them say some of the maga man, them and short man, them, they be packing. All right, but I forgot Lego, we are cause and
yeah, man, all right.
Yeah, man, blessings. Again, people, just want to remind you, if you're just tuning in or if you're whatever, on Friday nights, we're simulcasting on IrieJam Radio in New York. And again, 93.5 is the mother station. And at the top of the hour, we have to break for 3 minutes for them to do their mother station type of thing, all right? So we're coming up on what is 11 o'clock here in New York and what is 10 o'clock in Jamaica. And we have to now break for 3 minutes. Want to remind you, though, that check out my YouTube channel for Mixup Entertainment, Ragashanti TV. Ragashanti TV for the best in Mixup Entertainment over on YouTube with all Ragashanti live shows them. And the last one, we put up a tech life right now, the thing up there. And things, so we just want to go over there, subscribe and click the bell. Click subscribe and click the bell. Ragashanti TV on YouTube. Soon forward. Hello? Greetings.
Hello, Raga?
Mr. Never Wrong, what happened?
What you going? What you doing? What was the day?
No, I am doing real well, It has been a great day for me and I'm very thankful. And you, what's going on with you?
My day is great. Listen.
Yeah.
You see some of women weak. You are weak, man. That's why women work on trumpery.
Why would you say that? And why are you saying that now, Mr. Never Wrong?
Because the argument, hold on, the argument, from the where they may know, from the woman tell himself to go in a closet.
Yeah.
And the woman we have that man a long time.
Yeah.
But for the tell him to go in a closet.
Yeah.
Man like me, if I film house, the woman house,
yeah.
Me take out my clothes and me gone. And if I film a place, me tell him he can't come back here. That's it.
But
So you have the man.
hold on. But at the moment when the woman say, all right, so you're dating this woman, and she go tell us that she not have a man, and you are there now, you think so this is your girlfriend, your lady, and you are her man. And then you're there, and then she tell us, oh my God, my man a come. And you say, which man? And she says, sorry, me never tell her, but you have to go into the closet now. He's in the military. So you wouldn't go into the closet, go hide, it just to protect yourself at that moment.
No.
Mr. Never Wrong. So what you would do if she tell you that and the man a come? What you would do, Mr.
May I go explain? This one is first. May I go explain and tell you?
Yeah.
I say, if the woman place, me pack my clothes and leave. But if I film a place, you have to go the same night.
You said that, So what I'm asking, are you saying you don't pack your clothes and leave right there at that moment?
Yeah. If I film place, if I film place.
All right.
Me dial things different.
But hold on. What if it's a case where the man could have bust a shot in your foot and thing? What you da do? You da go take...
No. Listen. As we say, listen to me clearly.
No, you have to answer my question. I'm saying, what if you know the man have a gun? Because I'm in the military, and you know say him have a gun. Yeah. What you da do?
So what me da do?
Yeah.
Me not go anywhere if he shoot. Me not go anywhere if he shoot me.
No, but when I say the man are coming at the house and if she said to you, the safest thing is for hiding at the closet, me go deal with him and get him out of the house and then you can leave safely. You want to work with that?
Yeah. No. As me say, me tell you film side. As me say, remember what me say? I say, if I film house, me come out. But if I film the house, he have to come out the same night. You're not going to stay there.
Mr. Never Wrong. Listen to this. I'm going to share something with you. I used to go to the Jamaica National School of Drama, right? And it was on a campus called, at that time it was called the Cultural Training Center. Now it's the Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts. But there are 4 schools on the campus. So you have the Jamaica National School of Drama, School of Art, School of Music, and School of Dance. Now the people them over School of Art, there was a lot of uptown people over there, right? White people, white Jamaican. One of them lady they take a liking to me. That's me a little shock. Me I said then what she seen on me. Because them people don't talk to people like me. Me never know. Anyway, me and her start to so and she live in a certain area. Me go fear her house. And she tell me she never have a girlfriend and thing. And when me go fear her out, you know what is a wardrobe, Mr. Never? You know what is a wardrobe? You know what is wardrobe? You know what?
Yeah, a wardrobe where you put a wardrobe where you put in your house.
Right,
like,
all right. We don't
bed,
really see them up here, but we have them at Jamaica. Wardrobe. It's a kind of British
wardrobe where you put in your bedroom.
All right. So at that time I was much younger and thing and I was a smaller frame. When me and her did whatever this and that, me see one Benz pull up, proper Benz pull up, and one big man come out and whatever. And that young lady tell me, say, me have to go in at the wardrobe. You understand what I said to you? And right away, as an Argo Stone man, gangster out of the street, me say, my girl, how I feel like going on what kind of wardrobe? I'm not going on a wardrobe. And then when she say, him have a gun and him have a temper, and me get quiet, Mr. Never Wrong. And after me get quiet, me bend up my face and rinse up my face like a gangster. And I did go in the wardrobe. And I am alive today. You don't think I did the right thing? You don't think I did the right thing when me go in the wardrobe, go unk up in the wardrobe, and hear him out there, put it on pan and me in the wardrobe, unk up. You don't think I do the right thing? Tell me if you think I do the right thing. Tell me if you think I do the right thing.
Raga.
Yes,
Raga.
what?
Raga, with a word to word, you go at the woman place.
Yes.
You go at the woman place. Remember that. Remember, you go to the woman place. Whether him invite you there,
she, then,
whether you go after you in call of your one, or she call by you.
Yeah.
You go to the woman place, at the woman place to Ina.
No, well, that is a given.
At the woman place to Ina, Raga.
Right. So?
At the woman place, so anything that so, hold on, let me finish.
Yes.
You can't teach me, and me can't teach you too.
Yes.
The two are not too old to learn.
True.
You can't do it too. Number one, you go in at the woman place.
Yes.
Remember that.
You said that. So what next? Yeah. So what's it? Yeah, so in at the woman place. What next? What is your point?
So listen, and again, if the thing crook up, and whether you shoot him or him kill him, you couldn't get no wrong. Because the man come to cause you.
No.
And the woman will get trouble too.
No. Me ask you, Me just ask you.
What?
Did I do the right thing in order for
Yes, you do the right thing.
Jesus God, Mr. Never Wrong. Well, on, you know, so tonight at the first you ever had me. Well, on, now we have to celebrate that. Glory to God. Mr. Never Wrong. Remember, say you name Mr. Never Wrong, you know, and you tell me, say me do the right thing. It's something why you say you wanna do, and you tell me, say me do the right. No, me have to big you up tonight. You're the boss tonight.
Listen
You're the boss tonight.
Raga. Me now whole plan. Me experience a lot of things.
Yeah.
So me no make you catch me.
Yes.
Me a 65-year-old.
Yeah.
Me tell us me experience a lot of so me no make it.
Yeah.
I say you go the woman house.
Yes.
You go whether in call you there or whether you ain't good after your own. Yes. And him son no say you did it. You should never make a next man come there. Him son knows you did it. And if the thing went crack up, him will not get trouble.
No, Mr. Never Wrong. Well, Mr. Never Wrong. As it did pan out, you know. This was our big shot sugar daddy top man with him gun in license firearm. Me was just one little PR student and thing what she like, and she dash out the something upon me and thing and whatever this and that. But my quick evaluation of the matter was, even though pride did tell me don't go in at the wardrobe, me go in there and me draw up my you know what is a fetal position. Me draw up my foot in a fetal position. Me did upon some of her clothes them and whatever, and some of them did end up in the wardrobe, and me just make them cover me. They come in front of me and me unk up in the wardrobe and see me there alive today. So you hear somebody post this on the wall. Coward man keep sound bone. You never hear that saying there yet?
Yeah.
So when you have a brave for, and I talk about you have to pack up your things and go.
Hold on. And again, if him have no ambition, if the woman, whether the woman or the man, if none of them have ambition, he wouldn't call there. Because he knows any man come there.
No, Mr.
If the woman have ambition,
hold on, Mr. Never. Hold on. May I ask you a question? You never in a position where you have to hide and dugu yet?
No.
Hold on, me ask you that again. Me never ask you that
Mr.
again.
Raga.
You never in a position where you have to hide and joke. You never hide and joke yet.
No, me never. As we tell you before, I never live with a friend of that woman when me have that figure in yard.
Listen to me, man.
I never live with one.
So what if somebody tell us, say, if you never hide and joke yet, you never live no life? Why if somebody tell you that?
Listen to me.
Why if somebody say, if you never hide and joke at one time, you never live no life? You never live no adventure in your life or whatever.
Raga, I don't joke record it. Them are little pitney. Them are little 15 years. Them are little pitney.
You know when you're young, you hide and joke. So that may I ask you, if you never hide and joke when you're young, you never hide and joke yet when you're young, when you're in your teens.
When you're little pitney, Raga, when you're little pitney, but when you're a big man, 20, 25, what you the height for?
No, but I'm asking you, them never did young and that drama school, me that young pitney just come out of the Calabar Eye. Come out of Calabar Eye. Yeah, I'm in the Jamaican school. Me was about 17 them time now, 16, 17, because to me the past, me come on and chance early. Come on and chance after September 1st, and think I could have taken it when I was 10. So I go Calabar early. So when me graduated from Calabar, me was like, when me graduated from high school, I was like 15, So me head up and then I go to Jamaica National School of Drama. So them time them I 16, 17. So me a young picnic. So me I say, them time them whatever this and that, you hide and joke. Alright, Mr. Never wrong. Me not fast in your business, but like when you start do the things about what age you did start do the things. Like when you start, do something with woman, about what age?
Like 17, 18 year old.
17, 18, all right.
Yeah.
So when you start 17...
Let me ask one question.
Well, I know. So when you start 17, 18, you never have a little girlfriend where she have to kind of hide and make her, people them know so she do so and so.
No, me used to go there. The girl, me used to go there when the mother was not there. And he called me.
What, the girl called you when the mother wasn't there and at that time you used to go there?
Not there.
All right.
Yes.
So since you used to go there when the mother not there, right? What if like our mother and our father come and say, I wish man in there go and chop up him clot? What you would do?
No, he never catch to that. He never early to that because me left there early.
Oh, but hold on. So when you did go there when the mother did not there, then the mother didn't know say you and Ira do. The mother never do because that's why you go there when the mother wasn't there. No. Then Mr. Never heard that. No, mean say you did a hide and joke then, man.
Then we are little 17, 18
no, but that is a point I was making with me too. I'm saying that there are some times when the intelligent thing to do is to put pride aside and apply the principle of coward man keep sound bone and do what you need to do in order to live for the next day.
Let me ask one question I want to know. You live with a woman. If you live with a woman, if you close no wash there, you no cook there, you not sleep there, you live with him?
If your clothes not wash there, you not cook there. If you live with, say her. If you
she matter.
Yeah, if you live with her.
Okay. Me ask you one. Actually, you clothes not wash there.
Yeah.
You not cook there and you not sleep there. You live with him?
With her. She. Well, all right then. Live with she. All right then.
Yeah. You live with her? You live with him?
She.
You live with her?
Yeah, if we live with her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
Answer my question. Let me ask you. Yes or no?
I'm not even sure. Are you saying if I'm sleeping there, but my clothes not washed there? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Huh?
I say listen closely.
Yeah.
I say. You have a woman.
What you say about clothes now washed? I'm just asking you.
All right, you don't wash.
Is it sleeping there?
If you're sleeping there, you live with her?
No, all right. Let me just. No, you don't live with that person. No.
Okay, all right. Then I saw you go. So with the man and the woman, where the man have a good closet. The man in mind weak.
No, I disagree with you.
No, but Raga. When you don't go to a woman's house,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And the woman tell you to come there, And after tell you come there, downstairs, the man next one coming.
Mr. Never wrong. I think you missed the point. Remember, you know, the man and the woman did that date to the point where them said them there. Is she never tell him say she have a man in the military? So it's not like him did that. Him didn't know say she have a man and I go her house or whatever. So when she tell him say, hold on. When she tell him say, her man was coming, his reaction was, what man? What are you talking about? Now me and you there. At which point she said, no, me have a man and I'm in the military. Me can't. Me go explain it to you, but me can't explain it to you now because, whatever. And she was communicating to him that you need to go in the closet, go hide, whatever it is. So him make a calculation, him upstairs, the man a come and thing or whatever. She don't tell him, say, she ever get him out of the house so that him can leave safely. That is a calculation on his part to say, okay, me have to go downstairs. Hold on. Hold on. Him have to go downstairs and face this man who him don't know, who is in the military, likely him have a firearm, and even if him not a firearm, him probably can snap him and neck and kill him right there, so and thing. Probably the man calculates, all right, me stay in the closet, she gonna get rid of him, and me gonna leave safely, and then we'll work it out after. You don't think that was an intelligent move on his part?
Listen, that woman a croft. That woman that croft, Raga.
No, but that is a separate matter. That is a separate matter. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about whether the man to save him life. Mr. Never wrong. We don't talk about whether or not the woman is a croft and whether or not she deceived the man. We are talking about the man do the right thing for protect him safety. For ensure
yes,
him safety.
We understand that. But the woman has no ambition neither. You know no ambition. Okay. When you care, you know the man is there. I'm not sure you don't know the man is there. The man is there with you. When you call the next man don't go down drunks, you know respect the man. That's what me look on life.
No, but you know you're right, going. She never knows that the man a come. She never knows that the man that go turn up.
Raga. Whether even no say the man they come yet.
Whether she.
Number one.
Whether she. Yeah,
you know I go.
Yeah.
She. Whether even no say the man they come yes or no. For the have that man in the house, he should never go downstairs to a next one again. That's part of disrespect.
Well,
that's part of disrespect, Raga. You're not going to like how me talk. That's a part of disrespect.
So when hold on. So when him sit down in the closet and hear the man put it on her downstairs, what you say, my idiot for do that? No,
that's a downstairs, Raga. Forget about downstairs. No. Him upstairs.
Yeah.
Him upstairs. But that's different, Raga. That's a different angle. But in no respect for the man there. That's what I said. The man mind weak. All right. You have to do funny. Tell him something like that. Yeah. Pack him back and come out of the house.
All right, then, Mr. Neverland. Big up yourself. I would appreciate your input on that one day. Yeah.
Of course. Pack up him back and come out of the house. He ain't respect the man. That's why do the man like that.
She.
She.
No.
He never respect the man. He's like he have his wife, him and his wife in the house, and the wife. The man come out, go down go talk to the woman and the wife in the house. Now that's part of this Raga. No matter what you take it. And this was that.
Well, listen to me, I can't agree with you. Because when me did in the wardrobe, I hear me put it on her out there and think, I did that to appear God sure. Done quick so that he not kill me and me can come out and whatever. I never did go back there and think and whatever. So I know you talk about
Raga. Situation like that. That woman will never see me back in my life. We can tell you that.
Okay.
Disrespect.
Okay.
Very disrespect.
Okay.
Very disrespect.
Okay.
I said if the man don't come and kill him now, who you think in trouble? If the woman in trouble, I know him.
Okay, I'm going to take our next call, Mr. Neverland. Big up yourself.
All right, bye.
All right, then, cool. People don't know it go every Friday. The general have to take piece of the thing, yeah? Every Friday, you understand? I never rang up to take piece of the thing. I saw the thing said, this is a ritual, okay? This is a ritual, you know? The general have to call in and take piece of the thing, all right? Lowy boss. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, give me a next caller, President. Say that. Yeah, I was sweet. I would this a call and I did we laugh. Yo, greetings. Hello. Come on, you're going to call and I laugh, so. Hello. Caller, like anytime now, like yeah, you have a talk.
I always get called after the man there. Trust me, always.
You talk look louder, talk look louder, talk look louder.
I swear, this is the second time I get called after the man there. I always a laugh. I don't know what it is. Not about food.
No, man, Mr. Never wrong, I'm boss, man.
I'm back away. Well, I know I'm not going to get to the mix-up, but let's get a myself for the
all right, then.
Mr. Never wrong. What you tonight, man?
You have to talk a little louder, you know. See, the same thing happening in prison. You hear my voice, I loop back to me and the call of them low. Tell them start it out down in Jamaica, the film, you know. Hello? Hello?
You hearing me?
Eh?
You hearing?
Yeah, just try speak a little louder, hear?
All right. No, man, they hide on something. They hide on thing. I really think, you know.
You can't talk a little louder, I'm not hear you, you know.
No, I'm saying they hide thing. They are real thing.
And tell me why a real thing. Hide and joke. Why? Tell me why a real thing.
No, man. I remember back in the days when I was working at a certain place. The other half was there too.
Mm-hmm.
And we're not going to the people them gym to them people. The people them gym look nice with glass all over.
The people them gym with grass all over. The gym had grass in it?
Glass.
Oh, glass. Glass.
Right.
Okay. Right.
So you can look for yourself from all angles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hide for work, you know, because we're in entertainment.
Right.
Right, you know, they make light, somebody in a bus scene, and when you look, I must go pan the light switch.
Somebody bossing coming in at the middle of the gym and do it and thing, and somebody bossing?
Yes, but they never see it. The person goes to go. No, because the person goes to go hold on pan the light switch.
Pan the light
and
switch.
And you look like God. Right, and you look like God say, no, man, you can't turn on the light tonight. Raga, and the hardest never pray in a couple of seconds. I said, okay.
So what wanna do? Wanna stop and run, go up somewhere and pray?
We could move. We have to be behind one of the you know, the what you call the machine that like when you lie down and lift weight above you.
Lie down and lift the weight. Yeah, bench press one. You have the bench.
Right. Yeah, around. We around the Saudi high, but Raga.
No, but that's a long time, so you can't tell her which hotel. Nothing wrong with that. So a long time.
No, sir.
Eh?
No, sir. We can't come in unless nobody on the show. We identify who.
Okay, all right. So you can't call a hotel name now. Okay, all right then, cool.
But it's down in the west side.
It's west side. A lot of hotels down there with gyms and so forth. We understand.
That's a glass.
Then tell me something now. So the excitement with it, when you're not done, you never bust big laugh and I say, Lord Jesus and thing. Don't it was like a little bit of a rush, like some adrenaline there and thing.
Yeah. All of that is good. But guess what?
What?
I never want to go here. Them go call my boss next door because I want that particular hotel is owned by a particular person who has passed away. We can get pick up by now.
Of course we do. Yes, he passed away recently. Right. And him son are running the thing right now. Yes. Yeah.
Me not tell you nothing more, you're too fast, not so busy.
And me there listening, I fast and neatly I work around and come on to try to figure out a way, you know. Because when me say, yeah, kind of one time I just say, yeah, and the hotel is so and so. You see, from me never hear you deny and say, no, it wasn't a hotel. Me say, yes, man, me closer now. That is what I do. But hold on. Go soon in the middle of the people in gym and things. So it's a beer window, beer glass all about and thing. Go see when you all look up on it, one sweet somewhere you watch it in the mirror, though. That nice, though.
Mr. Raga, and that make it worse. So there was the what would you call the anatomy?
Yes.
Was very blessed.
The anatomy was of some significant dimensions, right? That appendage of the anatomy was of significant. So the gentleman was packing, man. The gentleman had a very packed suitcase, wasn't it? Yeah.
Very well. The caliber, what would you say? The caliber was off. I would.
Oh, God, you know, easy. But listen, we are going to Prezi. A break time already, Prezi? A break already? Okay, all right, we go break and thing, all right? But big up yourself, you know. I'm glad you have local enjoyment in other place there and thing. But, well, by the way, enough of that going on, you know, with the employee in other place there. Yeah?
I'm if you tell you because one security guard get catch after the boss pass and say finish up and come. Just to save in job. My man turn off light in the people then place and start because they catch him. They have a feast in a raga. That was it. So the boss say, oi, finish up and come.
No man, enough catching that. I went on ready for make all the beach fart. Listen to me, no man.
No raga. I bright the man just give my little heads up say if you done that, done the feast and come out. The man turn off light and start work.
The man see my feast, right? The man see my swipe and say finish up and come. Him boss see him. I say finish up and come. And after the boss catch him, I do the swiping and the little eat. The boss catch him, I do the eat men and thing and say, yo, finish up and come. And then the boss gone in turn off light and start work differently.
And then the bigger boss come now and say, but wait. The lights are never off in any of the people.
No, him push the envelope. Him should have just make him tongue alone satisfy and then kind of chill and keep him job.
When he turn off about my man and my lady well in their vice alone, and them I say no, sir, who are they?
No, them out to order. But listen, we have to break you know and thing, you know. Big up yourself here. Big up yourself. All right? Blessings and respect. People, we have to take a break right now. We're soon forward.
Yo, this is Shaggy. Yeah. Out to many one music, baby. You're listening to IrieJam Radio. Yeah, number one. Yeah.
You're listening to IrieJam.
If the feeling is good, I want to hear you say Irie.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Yo, big up your general pan the IrieJam Facebook page who are listening to and say boy him get an account there when him did that for run and thing. Listen to me man, sometimes you can't play hero in other something there. Can't make your pride go make you go dead and pick up 2 shots and 2 stab at them something they saying. Sometimes you have to humble yourself and you know, kind of do what you have to do for survive. I saw the thing said. Give me a call, the president. Sit down. Hello. Good night.
Can you hear me? Good night.
Yeah.
How are you?
Boy, I'm good, you know. I'm good. What go on?
Waiting forever for you, sir.
All right, and you're here now. So what's going on?
Waiting forever. Mm-hmm. Your topic tonight of the perverted men and the pedophiles, them protect to farm people, babies and children.
Well, it's one of the matters that was raised since night. It's not really the topic, but it's one of the things that came up. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, one of them. But me never did hear the first part of the program when you say that matter did come up after where they laid the cars and that party.
No, that was yesterday on Free Up on Ragashanti TV. Free Up, yeah. Yesterday afternoon.
Okay, yeah. Well, you're real, yeah. So, may I say, some people, you know, some of these, when we say some people, I mean, some women are, you know, just generally people thinking, them always put certain things in a perspective and say, them always look on things from one angle. And, you know, when you have these men and males in society, where their mind twisted, you know, say, them get in them can have an erection from looking at a little baby, a little month-old baby, you know? You know, their mind and stuff like that. You, as a big person, then I this is sometimes not a big person, but as a somebody who is already in a them senses know right from wrong, and you can get such in emotion from looking at a baby private part or what have you. Sometimes it's not even the baby private part, but it's just a baby I look on, and I tell yourself, so you are going to with the baby, you are going to molest the baby, you are going to, when you get from the baby, and then you have the people, they will sit down now, you know, whether man or woman or what have you, then the people sit down and I say, then they kind of pervert them and say, then they do them things and then they're in a society. While you are trying to show them, say, yes, you have them pervert in a society. And then pervert, then you have to get rid of them. But you know the funny thing about it is, Mr. Raga, you do one of these shows, you know, one of these popular shows comes on TV and stuff like that, you know, and then so they carry the part in that, you know, well, the medical show and stuff like that with this pervert in it, you know, where in like it, when he was young, he used to molest with his sister.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you're saying that's a popular show on TV, Jay, had an issue where somebody was...
Yes, at that time, then he carry one episode of it like that.
Right.
You know?
And a man said when him did young, him used to molest his sister.
Yeah. He used to stay with his sister then, right? And stuff like that. But now he's a big man, he must try to control himself and this and that. So when he do now, he mean go to the medical facility there and I tell the doctor them to them to give one certain kind of one certain kind of apparatus. I mean, I don't know if a panning head or a panning private part or something, but you mean one certain type of procedure to be done, and then in that say no. Then go through that type of procedure just like that. You understand? But then could have been some kind of therapy to make him change his mind and so on.
No, what was the procedure that he was asking from, to the best of your memory? Was it was he requesting castration?
Yes.
Was that the name of the procedure that he was requesting?
No.
No? Okay.
No, things I was either more complex, something, one other complex. I mean, I can remember, I remember if I really saying want something to done or somewhere else in my body, but he said he would want them to give that the type of apparatus, you know?
Right.
Medical apparatus, surgical something. And then the doctor, then he said, no, then could you just get up and give him that. So,
okay, but what is the main thing that you want to share with the listeners tonight now?
Yeah, what you want to share is that man, you know, them pervert and so on, that he do that, this a man that do, you know, after the doctor then he refuse to give him that type of procedure, and so eventually, and then the doctor then would have given him therapy and make him change and whatever and so on. In knowing that, he know go take the therapy because I must get therapy already and couldn't.
Hold on. So that we don't have you just basically telling us about the whole thing from the show and thing. Like just could you just make the point where you make it? Yeah. Some
of them pervert, then she got kill themselves too. Like what the man is doing at the long run. Turn up in the way of the ambulance, stuff the ambulance. So when I do that, I then look there, see one time, right, and then he took part in there.
So basically, and just to remind you, it doesn't matter what the topic is, I'm not allowed, the law doesn't allow me to make callers incite violence, but you're not inciting violence against anyone, but at the same time it's kind of John. But basically you are of the opinion that pedophiles, they should be do away with. That is what you're saying, right?
Yes. Especially when time they used to say especially repeat offenders
and things. Well, it's a little bit tricky. Hold on. Just to be clear, we're going to take some other call. But just to be clear, the caller who called in and thing, just to be clear, she was in no way, being resistant. to the acknowledgement that these depraved predators of children exist. So just so you know, she wasn't in no way being resistant to the existence of those people. She was just saying that there's another side to the matter, which is true, where you have women, when they're in custody battle for children, they know that if they readily accuse the man of being, a sexual deviant, whether to women, or to children and whatever, that would immediately get the attention of the court and presumably in their favor. So that is a point she was making, just to be clear, All right, then. Right.
Yes.
All right.
But you see the ones, them where they them are repeat offenders. And I want to know something about this topic too, the repeat offenders. In Jamaican people afraid and the law in Jamaica and make no preparation to the perverts and the pedophiles them and the sex abusers them. We are turning down people like children.
No. You're actually wrong about that, I mean, for all the faults that the Jamaican courts have, particularly with delays in the administration of justice and so forth, when these matters do come up, and there has been a recurrence of behavior in terms of these attacks on children, the court has been quite resolute in implementing appropriate measures to ensure that these offenders are held to account, brought to book, and that they do not continue to do what they're doing. And the courts, from the little bit that I know, I'm not versed on the common law in Jamaica and so forth, but from what I know, the courts have been very resolute in ensuring that these people are brought to book and held to account and thing, and the appropriate sentences are administered and thing. But I'm going to have to take some other call now. Here.
Yes.
All right. Blessings, man. Yeah, man. Take care. Cool. I know it is. It's really easy to just assume the negative about our institutions in Jamaica, and unfortunately, we are with many of these. We're not at the level that we should do in terms of the functions of our institutions, our respective institutions, and there is indeed a lot more work to be done. But I just want you to know that there are some people out there who work tirelessly to protect our children as best they could. And that, with respect to the judiciary, the court, when these things come up, they are viewed with the seriousness that they deserve, and they're dealt with. We do have an overall systemic problem in terms of our courts being undermanned. That's a sexist term, but you know what I mean. So it's underpeopled, and not as much personnel there, to deal with the caseload. So we have all kinds of delays and all kinds of things, and in matters relating to these serious things, sometimes those lead to some, extended problems and so forth and things that we definitely need to address as a nation. But that being said, when these matters come towards the court in front of our judges and things, they have been quite, competent in addressing them the way that they should be addressed, and we just want to encourage them to continue to do so. And for people who might be in those positions where you know of these things going on, make sure you report them and protect the children, all right? And push as much as you can to ensure that justice prevail and that the children are protected as best as possible. All right, next call. Hello.
Hello.
Greetings, yeah.
Greetings.
I don't want to hear the radio in the background here. Hello?
No, Raga.
Yeah.
Online Raga.
Greetings, yeah.
Yeah, greetings. So one thing I'm asking, I mean, like when the man them trouble, you look up in them.
Talk up, man. Talk them and make them hear what you say. Talk to them, yeah.
Hello, Raga.
Yeah.
We don't like when the man them trouble, you look up in them. You have to look up in them alone and look at their size.
Seen.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Raga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you still have the radio playing at the background, in general, and choose a delayed broadcast. You get it a cause.
Yeah.
We just
yeah. that me not got rid of. You know, sir. The man have to let the opinion alone and look for their size.
Seeing.
Yeah, me agree that. And see, in the closet, you know, yeah, you can't work for something. You have to hide and bother man, you know.
Well on. So with the closet thing, sometimes you have to hide and do what?
Man, then if you want have a man and you have to go there, you have to hide the closet and you have a bother man.
Exactly. If he's a bun, listen. If you's a bunner man, right, and you sound like a age where you can. If you're a Joe grind, if you're a bunner man and thing, from your bunner man and Joe grind, something may come up with some hiding of a guan. You can't be a bunner man or a bunner woman. And I say, you're not going to ever agree. Yeah, you're not going to ever hide and thing. That is unrealistic.
Yeah. That
is unrealistic. If you're a bonner woman or a bonner man right now, and you say you would have never hide, Lego the bonner man thing, Lego the bonner woman thing is not for you. If you're a bonner man or a bonner woman, it means you're involved with somebody that you're obligated to protect. And if you're protecting that person, you may have to go hide. Right? Okay. Right. Yeah.
I rap the man.
Yeah.
Yo.
Some hiding of a one.
That man don't want to me a pin right now. I'm going to body. I like it.
Yeah.
I think that me a body here.
What you say? And as a man gone, you go back. So well answer. If you well on. So what you are saying? If you was a bonner man and you dead and you dogu with the woman, and the man come and think, you say you are gonna run going out the closet, go hide down. Yeah, but you say as soon as the man gone, you go back there, so go start lash it up. Yeah, but Tambourine. Well, no. You lucky. Me as a swinging gun, me not go back the right. They say me a leave, me not play hero,
No. Me a go back
No.
I'm the man.
Well, man. Then what man, you have to be careful, Enough time man leave and whap it back, or them now forgot something and whap it back. You now catch me. If you come, if a man come there, I may have to hide in a like wardrobe and all in my situation when me did it. As young as me did it one time. You see, as soon as a man come out and gone, and she come out, nice, pretty young girl, So come on, let me talk about it. I'm just sorry this year. Talk about what? Talk about what? Me just peep through the window. Hold on, me peep through. Hold on, man. Me, no. When me I tell you, in my position, she did want come, whatever. You see, for me, look through. Well, I don't even go through the front gate, I don't even the front gate. Me take a while, The way me did all nervous and whatever, me take a while, Eh?
Yo, me say no man have get money.
What?
No man have get money.
No man. But you sound like he's a reggae. You sound like he's a man with broke enough man foot, You sound like he's a man with.
What? If I'm a brother, you can get you. If I'm a coach, you can get you. If I'm a friend, you can get you. But everybody when me and him, I don't know.
Yeah. No, well. You burn him. Yeah. From I know your brother, your virgin or whatever, this and that. From I know that, you say you're going to take a next man woman. You're going to take a next man woman, don't it? Yeah, don't it?
What? Virgin, if I'm a brother, me not something like that.
Well, let me ask you something straight up, though. Let me ask you something. It sounds like you enjoy when you sleep with a woman who there with somebody else. Don't talk it truth. Eh? It sounds like you enjoy when you're a woman and sort out to the woman who there with somebody else. It sounds like you like that. It sounds like you like to sort out a next man woman. You like that. No, talk it truth.
What do you mean? Oh, then see him like if you have a man around you. I say if you burn him tough.
I say, what you say, if what?
If you have one man around you, I say if you burn him tough.
So what you say, if you have your woman and next man, I go sell her out and him not care. So I see him here, you sell out a next man woman, don't?
Yeah, see him, sir. See him here, me find that, sir. No joke about that. You understand me? Look here. Me hear about man come and find you that about not the child go that if I bully. Yeah, that one me don't want me tell that woman here.
No, well on. A while ago you attack. A while ago you attack and all me was I got me not hear what you say.
No, me say.
Yeah.
If a man have a woman.
Yeah.
And you want help, you have to help him.
If a man have a woman and what?
And the man want help. You have to help the man and burn him. Burn him.
You have to help the man and burn him.
Yeah, man. Burn him, man, yes.
Hold on. A brother up here, him name Robert Blackwood, right? A brother up here, him name Robert Blackwood. Him say him a listen to you talk. And him a say you sound workless like how you would be a idiot burner man and you couldn't start out for him, woman. Where you say what?
That man that talk about
him name Robert Blackwood. Him name Robert Blackwood. What you have to say to him about what him say?
Me see him right now. Me not burn him right now.
And you see him and think you gonna get him, woman, don't?
Me see him right now. Me not coach him and burn him right now. That man right now.
And you see him, woman, just because him run up his mouth so and think you can take with him, woman. Don't it? I disrespect him, you like him not rate you, I know, so
No, he alright. He a man to burn him.
Robert Blackwood him name. Up here in New York. What?
Right now.
Right now. You don't take him, woman, don't?
I'm burning right now.
I'm burning, yeah, you see. Make him go and talk up him out like saying, him don't even know, say, you're dangerous boy in this. You're dangerous generally. Him don't know that. Right now, you deal with him. Yeah, make him ever even. Hold on. Your uncle want know him, woman, and know say him did run up him out pan it done, don't it?
I'm start out him man him properly.
Start out him woman for him properly and make a boy know himself. Alright, big up yourself. Me feel like go here. Yo, me feel like go here. Alright, big up yourself. Robert Blackwood, the man say, any remember buck your woman right here now, your head hurt you. Right, your heartstring dry. Anyway, people, big up on yourself, you know, remember say, I have 2 YouTube channels and I just want to go over there and subscribe to both of them. Ragashanti TV with the Mixup Entertainment there. And the last show we put up on thing, a mad thing, man. Be something going in that show there, man. And listen, the title of that show there is She Catch Our Man in our G-string. That's the title of the show. So if you go over Ragashanti TV, I want to see that show. I don't need to listen to that. There be a vibes in that show there. But what it more show there, just check out the playlist them over there, their playlist. And what it more show, hundreds of hours of shows, Mix-Up Entertainment show over there and thing, Ragashanti style. So just subscribe to the channel and also click the bell. Click subscribe and click the bell. And also TamFam TV is another channel we have on YouTube. So subscribe to both of them. Go to both channels, TamFam TV and Ragashanti TV, and click subscribe and also click the bell. You know, them have a bell. They just click the bell and subscribe. All right? I might think them something there and things. So no, just go over there and just enjoy on yourself and listen to the thing them and enjoy them. And do remember, every Thursday, 1 o'clock, on Ragashanti TV is all about a show named Free Up, the realest Jamaican talk show, right? Free Up, the realest Jamaican talk show hosted by me, Ragashanti, Miss Cherry Rushbelly, proper and things. See, now you don't know, so on Free Up on YouTube, we can talk a little freer than we can on the radio here. So make sure you tune in every Thursday afternoon, 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, which is what, 12 noon at Jamaica, Prezi? I saw it go. 1 p.m. up and 12 noon at Jamaica, all right? Yeah, and just listen and just come enjoy on yourself. Just come forward and enjoy on yourself and think, because you know the flavor set up and thing. And do remember, say it's all about the Bridge 99 FM and thing, Ragashanti there. So Jamaica, we're there upon a Monday night. And think that our 9 to 11, right? Monday and Wednesday 9 to 11, right, Prezi? And on Friday it's 8 to 11. Again, we're there upon the Bridge 99 FM in Jamaica. Mondays and Wednesdays, 9 p.m. until 11 p.m. And on Fridays from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. So make sure, so to make it a date, well, make it dates, plural, that is. And never be late and come enjoy on yourself. And, you know, like, you know, tonight's show, just take that flavor the way, you know, a lot of the content was, you know, not necessarily mix up and thing, but quite informative and revealing in many respects, and we give thanks for that, all right? Take care of yourself, people. Take care of you and yours. Make sure so the bathroom clean. Now make the body come on soon and the black mark under the thing for on the toilet and thing clean on the bathroom and all these things, all right? And remember, Anybody who will make your business fit them business, that is fit them business, right? That is not your business, right? Anybody who make your business fit them business, I fit them business that. Allow them and ignore them and thing. But if you want to look a word upon them every now and then and scotch bonnet pepper them clot, feel free to do so for entertainment purposes. Take care of yourselves, people. I'm in here, Ragashanti. Last pay for my mama, Miss Jeremy. She rest in peace and thing. And they are continue the legacy and thing. Malgoli sent me a big up on herself. All original Southie massive large up. What we say Augustown and I don't know the thing set Waterhouse. All of me get to fabulous people and man thing. The thing still proper. All revivalist church people and big up on herself. Everything is everything. Take care of yourself, people. And thing Monday night again. We roll. Rrr.